Hello everybody, welcome to the Lost Harbor. I am your host and your DM, Nitsify. We have with us 4 people of this pirate crew. We have Ublex, aka, oh my god, I was about to call you Tic Tac Dylan. Toasted Ghost.
Fuck?
I'm Tic Tac Dylan!
I take insult to this.
We have Mollis, aka Acrid.
Hello.
We have Usagi, aka Reed, aka Bizarre Man, aka Box and a Frog. Is there another one? I think that's it.
No, that's it.
Yeah. And we have Chrono, aka Tic Tac Dylan.
Hi.
Excellent.
Yeah, we love our dead man on the ship. So for those who don't know, in the last episode, in the last session, just a quick little reminder, y'all fought on Solus. You killed a captain. You captured a lieutenant. You blew up a Navy base. Stole money from the Navy base. Stole documents from the Navy base. Recruited a worker from the museum.
Yeah.
And you stopped an execution from happening. And you currently have a revolutionary, a global revolutionist on your ship. Just kind of at least sticking with y'all for now, unless you try to win them over, I guess. But for now, they'll probably be heading back to the revolutionary once they get a hold of a better ship. So, with that being said, also apologies for the mic bump there. I hit my knee on my desk. With that being said, it comes down to one last thing, which is the fact that y'all have 3 days of travel you have to do to get to your next island. Which y'all would know that the next island is a one called Niue. I would also like to remind you.
These nuts.
Damn.
Sorry.
Oh.
I would also.
That's deserved. That's deserved.
I would also like to remind you that you are heading away from the Winter Island. So it'd be like maybe a few hours as you guys finally start getting away from Solus that you stop seeing snow. There's no more snow. It's fucking gone. It's nice and bright and sunny again. So, and you're not freezing to death. I mean, you don't need heavy coats anymore. At least temporarily.
Good. Oh, good. Finally. Also, Nits, the music's not playing.
Ah, it's not playing for you guys. I will put that up for you then. Apologies. Glad you put that out there. Skibbity boink, skibbity pow. There we go. Fitting enough, the current OST is from Hat in Time, the Arctic
Excellent.
Cruise.
Perfect.
So yeah, if there's anything that you guys wish to do, let me know, because y'all have some time to burn.
Okay, that. I'm gonna kick this off a line.
Oh, wait, hold up. Real quick, your mic, this is out of nowhere. It sounded like you were like walking super far away, and then you zoned in for like 2 words, and then you went super far away, and then you zoned in for another word, and then you zoomed down. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Okay, I just reverted it back to like its original setting before I changed it earlier before we got started.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'll just tweak your music stuff, and we'll just work with that instead.
Okay, that's weird. I've never had that issue before, but that's no longer my problem, I guess. Anyways.
Okay, so what were you trying to say? Because I couldn't even comprehend what you were trying to say.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair. Okay, so at some point after everyone kind of rests off that battle, I want to learn more about this revolutionary people from the blue tiefling himself, because that sounds cool. And I like revolutions.
That's completely fair. So you're gonna go talk to Casimir? All right, yeah, go ahead and meet up with him, man. He's just up on. Oh, I forgot to boot up my old Roll20. I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, there's always something. There's always something I forget to boot up.
Sick episode, ladies and gents.
Yeah, oh yeah, for those who don't know, I am fucking dead on the floor. I came down with a fucking fever for like, and I was down and out for like 2 days straight. It fucked me up. Still kind of fucked me up, as you can tell. But yeah, so Casper is just up on the little like front deck area, just kind of like looking out to the view, because normally he doesn't do this type of traveling. Normally he gets stationary in like one country for a long period of time. So this type of stuff isn't something that he does that often.
Okay. So Chrono would approach him to their left area and just say, "So, I suppose I could still take you up on your offer to learn more about this revolutionary army."
Of course. What exactly would you like to know about the revolutionaries? Do you even know what our morals are?
I guess I'm just mostly curious how it got started.
Oh. Well, we have 2 founders, and... what's the best way to put this? They clashed with the Navy a lot. The Navy tends to, make very rash and brutal decisions, and I would personally say a lot of those decisions are rather immoral.
Okay.
Our founders, who, I'll be completely honest, I don't even know one of them, because one of them has kept themselves completely in the darkness.
That checks, I
They
guess.
kind of clashed with the Navy. I don't know if they had close tithings or something, but apparently they had a proper conversation with the founder of the Navy, and things just didn't go well. So they tried to be diplomatic about it, but then we realized that you can't be diplomatic when you're talking with an agency that runs everything completely by brute force. However, I do know about the other founder, though he's gone missing recently. He was a founder by the name of the Arcanic Guardian. They labeled him originally as a pirate, but they never really updated his papers. I don't know if they just didn't really see him as a threat, or if they just didn't want the public to realize what he was running.
Nits, could I make a history throw to see if Chrono has learned anything about that in his past?
Sure, go for it.
Alright, gotcha. Give me 1 second. That's a 16.
Hell yeah. So with the 16, you're really running your brain through this. You remember picking up a book way back. And when I say way back, I don't mean like it's like, oh, it was like hundreds of years ago type of thing, but more just one of those things where considering how much you read, reading, looking back at like a book that's from like a year ago would be considered way back, because your entire prison cell was covered in books. But you remember reading a book maybe like 20 or 30 years ago talking about the beginning of this like global revolution, how it was starting to pop up in like little small, like isolated countries that just weren't ever given protection by the Navy. Basically just starting to build up in areas where the Navy just said, fuck you, you aren't worth our time type of thing. So you would know that much. That's what you would know. But you don't know too much about it because, sadly enough, those type of books kind of normally get suppressed by the Navy because they don't want people reading about that type of stuff. So there isn't a lot of information that you'd have on it. You'd also know that the global revolution isn't a very old thing. It's only been around for like maybe 30 or 40 years. Like, it has not been around for that long.
Gotcha. Okay, in that case, Chrono would just say, well, if you don't know one founder, the other's gone missing. What's been the endgame lately? Because, no offense, but it seems like the Navy is, quite frankly, worse than ever.
Yes, well, we have some officers, and the officers know the other founder. It's just that people of lower rank, we don't get to meet the higher up, the founder. It's more for safety and identity purposes, so that way the Navy, if they're to find his location, don't try to onslaught. But what we've been doing is we have officers and higher ranked members, and they pass the orders down, and then it goes from there. We're trying to slowly liberate other kingdoms and other areas, but the hard bit is getting into these islands that are, already fortified with the Navy. Solus was one of the areas we were working on. I was tasked with scouting it out. But it looks like you've already dealt with the Navy, with the way that went. And I know my compatriots will be soon there to hopefully revolutionize the Solus before the Navy can rebuild. And if that works out, that'll be great.
I have to ask, would an island that goes by the name of Whiteside happen to be on your list?
It is, but I will be honest. That's gonna take a lot more manpower. A lot. That's sadly enough not manpower that we have right now. But I'm hoping eventually we can.
Chrono pauses for a minute and says, "Look, I'm not going for everyone here. I'm mostly speaking for myself in this case, but if you want a time human on your side, I would be perhaps willing to help assist in revolutionizing Whiteside Island." Chrono kind of grips his left hand, which is covered by a glove, and says, "I have some unfinished business with the government there that I would like to resolve."
I understand. A lot of people have a rather deep grime when it comes to the Navy. And I'm no exception of that either. I would say, if this may, uplift your feelings on it any, I do know that there was a tribe that was being suppressed over in that area, and I think some of the people got out, from what I know. I know that Furbolg, I recognize them. I think their name was Gothon? I think Gothon was their name.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, from what I remember, they were one of the main chieftains of that tribe, and if that's the case, I think the next plan of action might be to get them to work with the revolution, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
But I will keep your assistance in mind, and when the time comes, I will call on you.
Okay, sounds good. I would like to have some time away before I return to Whiteside anyways. Well, I'm sure you're incredibly familiar with the incident I caused on that island, right?
Yes, I do know of that.
Let's just say I'm trying to get strong enough to properly resolve that for good.
I imagine you can. From what I understand, everything seems to be within your control. You just need to get a better understanding of your magic. Or at least that's my guess. From what I know, and I'm not a, fruit user, but I have my own form of magic. And he just kind of twists his finger again, crossing it, like what he did before in the past. And you just see some, magic kind of, swirl around, or not magic, but blood, swirl around his fingers. I have my own form of magic that I use, and obviously it takes a lot of control and manipulation. And I've nowhere near mastered what I do.
Could I make an Arcana check to figure out what he has, just purely out of curiosity?
What do you mean exactly by that? Just so I can kind of get an idea if that'd be an Arcana or an Investigation.
I guess investigation might make more sense. My idea is to just, try to figure out what kind of magic he uses from that hint alone.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, Arcana then.
Okay, gotcha. Booey. That's a 9.
Alright, well, I'm gonna give you this one because, I'll be honest, it is kind of pretty obvious. It's blood magic.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, because I was gonna be the DC was 5 for that because he actively had magic swirling around.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the record, that's
blood.
what I thought, but I thought you were gonna be goofy enough to call it ketchup magic or something.
Brother, it's this is my sriracha magic, man.
Yeah, this is my buffalo sauce powers.
Dude, just you wait until I throw an enemy at you, and it's just called the fucking Waffle House fruit. The guy just becomes a Waffle House. You have to go inside the Waffle House and fight his employees to beat him. That would take the fucking... What was that character from One Piece? His name was literally just Waffle or something like that. That's a whole new version of Waffle right there.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, back on topic here.
Getting back on track, Chrono would just probably say, well,
He stares at you. You said well. He's like, well.
I just completely lost my fucking train of thought. Okay, okay, you know what? No, actually, I'm gonna keep. You know what? I'm just gonna keep this trend up. Since like best way to train, Chrono would just say, so I don't suppose you're good at sparring, are you?
I normally go more for bladed fights, but I can try hand to hand.
That'd be fine. Could we go for a round in that case?
Of course.
Oh, that sounded so.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So yeah, you two will like.
You mean in a fight?
In a fight right now? Oh really? But yeah, no, you two can go up onto the top deck area a little bit more. At least you're already on top deck, but like moving away from the barricade so you don't get knocked over in case.
That makes sense.
But yeah, you can roll your normal 20 unless you want to have a proper combat against them.
All right, bet. Could I just make like a simple strength roll instead? Or would you just prefer a normal D20?
I would say just a normal D20 because it's just a flat-out fist fight at the end of the day. I think it just makes more sense. Yeah, you'll win this one.
Let's go.
But yeah,
Okay.
you can just
Can
explain your yeah. Go for it.
Okay, so. Alright, I know how I want to flavor this. So I like to imagine he just kind of comes at Chrono first, almost immediately. And then Chrono does what I like is, I'm just going to be completely upfront. I ripped this off from Yakuza. The Tiger Drop move, which is just basically a hard counter gut punch. And I'd like to imagine that's just all it takes.
I'd say it'd probably take a little bit more for a guy like this.
Oh, fair.
So if you want to flavor that a little bit more, because the only reason why I'm saying that for a guy like this is that his con is one of his main things.
Okay, so I could just say, after he's like dazed from the gut punch, he just goes for like a taekwondo kick to the head.
Yeah, that's actually fair. That is fair. Yeah, I was gonna say, because like a gut punch, like unless you have like a really weak body, you normally can still be fine. As a guy who's actually been hit by that shit before, because martial arts training. But yeah, no, you'll normally be fine. That's normally used more to like stun someone rather than knock them out or like to put them on the floor, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Just a little tip for you.
Gotcha, and that is all I can think of doing right now, unless someone else has an idea.
Fair. Yeah, no, yeah. So you just deliver that like hook and sinker combo, and just kind of like put him to his knees.
Wow. Well, I knew sparring with an 8-foot-tall angry fishman has really restored my old fighting techniques.
Not a bad kick there. He's just kind of like rubbing his like chin.
Gotcha.
As he's just saying that. He would push himself back up to his feet, obviously. He's not gonna like he's not just gonna lay there, but
Chrono would probably help him up.
yeah, he'll take that. Good sportsmanship at the end of the day. Yeah, he would just go, well, like I said, not really quite my forte, but I hope that helps of any when it comes to at least getting an idea of what to do with something like that.
Yeah, no, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, what you got? I hear something from Usagi.
I'm busy trying to find a place on the ship that's a little bit out of the way because I have something in mind, and I don't want someone coming in.
That is fair. I'm gonna have Nekomata up on the pillars in case anybody needs to find her.
I thought of a funny.
What?
I thought of a funny.
Oh,
no.
boy.
Man's like, yeah, I'm used to like bladed fights. He looks over Mollis wielding a pickaxe. This is a blade of a type. Man,
It's a blade, and that's really the best I can do for you.
What the heck is this?
Let me see. What are you pointing at?
This.
I just
So I will be
jeez.
completely honest, because viewers can't see this. He's painted at the very front bit of the boat map is this little, like, for some reason the person drew a trapdoor at the very hull bit. There's no room for that on a boat. So I personally just was going on the basis thought of like, yeah, it's just decor. Because that doesn't
actually-
fucking work.
No,
Actually,
joke's on you. It's a
to the
fucking
ocean.
chair.
So it's useless. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Well, whatever. I'm trying to find a, you know,
What are you trying to find?
I'm trying to find a spot where I could possibly have a little privacy.
That's fair. Well, there is also the, if you didn't want to do it outside or whatever you're trying to do, there is the, like, inside of the ship. There is the storage room. There is the, like, sleeping grounds. And there's captain's quarters, obviously. There's also just the, like, bottom ship area, which is where, yeah, that's the storage. Because literally, it's the very bottom floor is storage. Then you have the next floor, which is where you have sleeping quarters. And your, what do you call it? And your captain's quarters. And then you have, you know, top deck, like, where you're, like, heading in to actually get to the stairs, which is the kitchen. So if you want to, you can also just go inside the ship. There are a few people inside ship. I need to remove the icon ones for the ones that are not.
No,
like, he's outside. Karori's
No, I'm
inside, but yeah.
I'm scoping because I'm gonna try.
Fair.
Because how do I put this? Trying to get. Listen. Usagi's trying to get laid, and he's trying to figure out the best spot for it. Okay.
Fair enough.
I don't know what Wallace is doing.
Okay, so before we get to what Moss is doing, so where do you want to go, and how are you trying to get this to happen?
I thought that you're gonna
I
word it
figured-
something
I
like
figured
you
I
would
could-
get laid.
I figured I could just. I mean, I figured the actual thing could happen, you know, at night when people are, you know, not likely to bust in at random times.
You mean you don't want to, like, you know, do it in broad daylight?
That seems like a terrible mistake.
I don't know, man. You know, like hide in the you know, plain sight, as some say. Oh yeah, no, doing something like this is also a lot harder, I would imagine, because it is a small boat.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But Usagi has never been one to back down from
A
weird
challenge.
from weird odds. Yes.
True. Alright, I need to make sure, I need to put so that Benjamin isn't technically underground. He's at the steering wheel, because someone's got to steer this thing. Oh, man. But yeah, okay, so while, yeah, you're trying to, like, you know, I guess just pass by the time you're trying to scope out a good area. Monolith, what were you doing?
I sent you a thing. He's passively looking at the all the letters, the notes to figure out what is important, or if
Fair,
he can
fair.
find anything of help. Because he's like, all right, I know damn well Usagi just grabbed this fucking randomly. God, I pray it's useful.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. So we're gonna touch up on that bit first. So you said the documents?
Yeah, he's checking out. He's kind of quick. He's gonna kind of quickly check through the documents because,
Yeah.
like, he's gonna do it quickly because he's like, "Is this useful?" Kind of check. Like, is this at all what I was hoping it was?
I gotcha. Yeah. So you start looking through these documents. You'll find a few things. Because there are, like, gonna just be the obvious documents where it's like, yeah, this guy, because with it being a Navy, like, area, that means they're also gonna have, like, porting, like, reports. So it's like, oh, yes,
Yeah.
this ship showed up with this type of stuff. We had to spend this amount of, like, funding money so we could buy these said supplies for the next drive, like, shit like that. So you're also gonna have stuff like that you have to sort through. But you do have a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so while, yeah, you're trying to, like, you know, I guess just pass by the time you're trying to scope out a good area. Monolith, what were you doing?
I Yeah, there's the is this fucking useful bit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hop straight to the first bit that I know that your character cares about probably the most.
Yes.
Which is the fact that there is a name that you would recognize.
Oh no. That's
Oh.
concerning.
You would see that in one of the documents it says that a global navy captain by the name of Cho Masio is currently on their way to an island called Gao,
Oh, you motherfucker.
which is the same island that has also been reported when you guys first stole the ship, and one of these ship's original documents. Also, this ship was supposed to be heading to Gao as well because there was apparently a rebellion going down in Gao.
Oh.
So
Oh no.
keep that in mind. There's
This is
also
really fun music to listen to while hearing about a revolution.
there's also a if Usagi would remember this because he's the one who took that bounty he took
bounty was
for the
that?
noble party. That's
Noble
also
party was
in Gao.
Oh, right.
Yeah, for the
Oh,
dog thing. Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, boy.
So there are 3 things now that you guys know about that are in Gao that you might care about.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
the next thing that you would see is that there is more documents just trying to where like you're like scanning through these documents. It's like, okay, more reports about like, you know, just random BS that doesn't really matter. You would see one that, once again, something that would have probably applied more to Chrono that would have been interesting, which is the fact that it's still mentioning that they still, for some reason, despite checking over 75 islands, cannot find the Arcanic Guardian. They're still on the look for this fucker, despite having disappeared 15 years ago.
Wow.
The next
15 years.
I'm very sorry. You cut out right when you were getting to the juicy part. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, of
Sounded
course.
like something I should hear.
Yeah, so there was also a bit mentioning that they had checked 75 islands for the Arcanic Guardian, and they still haven't found him, even though he has disappeared 15 years ago.
Gotcha.
The last thing that was done after him was that he invaded a Navy base in search for something. They don't know what he was searching for. And then he just fucking disappeared.
Oh.
Interesting.
And he
Well,
did
and
that. What was also
just-
weird about it to them was that he did this raid by himself. He did not bring any like revolutionary army with him like he normally does. So that is something that would have been mentioned within the documents.
This Arcane Guardian guy sounds like a hoot.
Oh yeah. There is one other thing that might be of
Okay.
interest to you, which is that it is said that there is apparently people starting to go missing, not in Niue, but the island that is right over it, which is an island called, and I will pull it up real quick to make sure that I have this right. Skibbity boo, where did it go? Skibbity pow. Skibbity woo. Skibbity wham. Why has it disappeared into the very
Oh my
existence?
God.
Extracts. I do apologize. But yeah, there is also reports about basically disappearances going on around extracts, and for people to, basically they're supposed to be sending people over there to go look into it. They haven't yet.
Oh, boy.
So the documents and the reports on it have just been like basically just kind of piling up. Also, what's going on with the music?
What do you mean what's going on with the music? I can still hear it.
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
Dylan had typed in the nits music. No,
That was a
been-
while ago.
Oh
Okay,
no,
that
that
was
was
a while ago, okay.
before you pulled it up.
Okay, gotcha. My bad.
Yeah.
There's
So what was the name of the captain going to Gao?
I will re-pull it back up again because I am horrible with names. Cho Masio. You would know this person. You've at least seen their face before. They're the one that knocked you the fuck out. during
All
the
right,
freezer raid.
wisdom save.
Hey, you should pull a Cho Mama joke on him when you see him again.
True.
Oh, wait, yeah, there is one other document. I knew I was forgetting something, right. So
Sorry, I
there is
couldn't
one other
resist.
document, and this is the concerning one,
boy.
which is you would see that they are starting to establish an idea of a warlord system.
Oh no.
So you would have seen that it has been confirmed to the captain in Solus, who's dead now. You don't know how old this document is, so this could have been recent, or this could have just been like passed like a few months ago, meaning that it's probably gonna start kicking into effect. You don't know what the date is of this thing. But basically warlords would mean that they'd be starting to take up some like pirates and just offering them land and like basically just in like return of like, hey, I don't shoot you, you get some land, you don't attack my people, you don't harm the public. Deal? It is basically like a weird way of like trying to pacify some pirates and using them against other pirates type of thing, while still trying to make money off them in the process. So it's a weird roundabout way of trying to create funding for the Navy, even though they already have more than enough, while still at the same time trying to counteract pirates by using pirates. And also just trying to turn the ones that they don't really have the time to deal with just out of the way, is basically what they're trying to do. But from what you can read from like the documentation, it's pretty obvious that they don't plan to have a lot of these warlords, because then it would ruin the reputation of the Navy. So they'll probably keep it down to like maybe just like 4 or 5 of these people.
Oh god.
So that is what you're finding in the documentation. Everything else is just random shit. There's like one random love letter to the captain that just was never opened. But like that's it.
Read it out loud.
Damn. Bring a dead guy's mail, that's fucked.
Who knows? Maybe we can set up Usagi with possibly a new love interest.
Two!
Oh man.
One of whom is on very shaky terms.
Yeah, one of them's a little angry, man.
You guys don't even know the full context for that.
Oh man. Maybe one day, you know?
One day you'll learn, because it's gonna have to come up if I ever hope to reconcile.
Yeah. Also, Acrid, the thing that you DM'd me.
Yes.
Mind if I poke at that?
Sure.
Cool.
If you want to do it here or there, it's up to you.
I mean, he's gonna reply out loud, so anybody near him would be able to hear him. So it would just be very one-sided. So they'll be able to hear his end. Because he still prefers to talk like a normal person. He doesn't normally go out of his way to talk through the telepathy. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Benjamin's gonna. So yeah, you can poke at Benjamin.
Alright.
So what was? Just go ahead and just like tell me what you're gonna say, like, you know, in words of like what you're gonna talk to him about.
Yeah, so Maul's headed up there and just existed, because checking through all the freaking notes and sitting gets boring.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually he would have poked Benjamin like, Benjamin, I don't think it's my place, but I have a question.
What is it?
Well, I noticed something about you that was a bit different than I'd seen on most surface dwellers.
And that is.
The gauge on your chest.
Oh, yes, that's. It's a long story, but yes, that is it's not a normal thing to have on you, normally.
Alright. Why did the number go down?
Yeah, so that's the thing I haven't wanted to talk about. I need to though. Right, okay. Might as well. Alright, I need to talk to Chrono about this too. You know what? Fuck it. We might as well just get everybody else involved because they need to know about this shit. Chrono! You just kind of call from the helm over to the front deck at you.
Chrono would just kind of go. Oh.
I don't know why, but I just pictured Chrono doing the most drunkard turn. Just like,
Man.
yes.
Chrono just goes, what?
Right, mate. You might want to go over here. You said you want to talk about some stuff, and now Miles is poking at stuff, so we might as well just knock this out all in one go, eh?
Chrono just says, and just walks over.
Brother just fucking teleports.
Yeah, any, basically this is also just an invitation for any PCs that end up wanting to, like, be able to listen to this they can, or if they want to canonize that they're not near there, that is completely fair. But that way, you can still listen to stuff and hear stuff and, you know, yeah.
Chrono just kind of looks at you, Malice, to try to figure out, like, your expression based on... He figured you and Benjamin had a chat, and then after he can't figure out shit, he just turns to Benjamin.
Did you roll insight or something?
Oh wait, I should have rolled inside. That would have made sense.
Brother just says, I don't figure out shit. I'm like, bud, I have terrible deception. What you mean?
Okay,
I am a fucking open book.
I got a fucking nat 20 on insight, so Acrid, thank you for reminding me to roll insight, I guess.
Oh, man.
The DC was fucking 12, bud.
Oh,
I have a -1 in deception.
I would have
So Frodo tries to read your expression on what you two were talking about. What does he get from you?
Okay, he gets way more than he bargained for.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
Motherfucker chose a bad time to check how Miles is doing mentally.
So do you want to explain that?
Oh god, okay. How... Okay, so that's good. So this is a thing, so Chrono does his fucking nat 20, you fucking bitch.
I want to mention, by the way, I was just going to assume that he just didn't actually insight check you, and that he was just assuming a bunch of shit.
Yeah, no.
I didn't really think that hard on it.
You were like, yeah, after I look at you and I don't get shit, I'm just like, brother, he is an open book. Like, he really is not good at hiding his emotions. When
You know
motherfucker's pissed, he's angry.
You know
Like,
what?
it is
That's
fucking
fair.
visible.
That's
He has an
totally
8 in
fair.
charisma.
Okay, what does Chrono? What's the emotions, man?
So, Mollis is... You can very easily tell that he is gripping the context of the notes that he's found. The information he got, he's gripping it way tighter than he was, and also he looks like he's trying to regain... Like, looks like he's on the verge of snapping and, like, flipping a table. That's how he looks. Like, he's like, I'm fucking mad. I need to calm the fuck down.
Chrono will just cross his arms, turn to Benjamin, and go.
It has nothing to do with him. From my anger, at least.
Alright.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna be transparent with you. This is the one thing I didn't really feel like talking about for the longest time, because, quite frankly, it's not really quite what's the word? The funnest thing to talk about.
That's fine.
So, Marlis apparently has realized this. I might as well talk about it. This little valve on my chest. This is essentially something that I built a long time ago. I should be dead already. I'm a fucking human. When this goes down to 0, unless I have a way to fix this, I'm going to die. My age will catch up with me. Problem with that, the reason why I haven't talked about it, is because I don't have a way to refuel that. I made a deal a very long time ago to get this fuel. And that is why y'all are not, why Chrono and Malice and Gothine, that is why those people got released.
Ooh.
So,
Oh. Okay. All right.
anytime anything happens and I have to overstrain my body, it goes down a little bit faster because I'm having to be a lot more active. That's why I tend to try and, snipe from the sidelines and things like that. Because the longer I can live, the more help I can be.
Just be straight with me. How much time do you have left?
He would look back down, and if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it was at 40.
Yes.
40 as in what? Days? Months?
So here's the thing, right? This valve goes from 0 to 100, obviously. It's taken about maybe, I'd say, within the time that I picked up the job with, as a god, to go from 100 to 60, and eventually to 50. It was at 50 before all this escapade started. And that, I don't even remember how long I was a god for you, I'll be quite honest. Normally, if I was doing nothing and had a peaceful life, which isn't possible for me now, that would have been, I could have lived for another maybe 100, 200 years. With the way I'm having to push my body, oh god, maybe another year. Maybe. If things go well.
And fuck. Chrono just starts rubbing his eyes and just kind of like starts to pace around a little bit.
Well, let's continue. Yeah, there we go. Yay. Fucking wisdom is one good stat.
Yeah.
It's explanation on how you've lasted this long, but I didn't know you practically made a deal with, I don't know, the devil or something.
Well, he's
Insane.
not a devil. I can tell you that much. I don't know quite what he is. I've tried looking into him. But he's shown up in history in the past. And that's the concerning thing. Remember, I don't know, I think if I remember correctly, when we were in Hemvine, because I saw you carrying around a new book, you got one on Rosalna, didn't you?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, he was mixed in with the tragedy that happened there. He's declared as one of the heroes. But, from what I know, it seems he just revels in whatever chaos. Whether if it's good or bad, I don't think he has necessarily a good or bad alignment. It's just whatever creates the most problems in the world.
I see. That's probably why I got released in that case. He was probably expecting me to cause another incident like what I did on Whiteside.
Most likely that's the case. I mean, think about it. He had me let out 3 people that, if we're being honest, are hated by the Navy for different reasons. And all 3 of you, from what I can tell, have a lot to say about the Navy. And about this world. Call me dumb. But, he knew what he was doing. And if I disobeyed, it wouldn't have mattered. The only difference is I would have died and you would have still been released. I don't have the strength to back up against him.
Just... Why would you do that to yourself? It's just that living for that long, I mean, living all those years, it's... I know probably to the average person, the idea of living several years sounds nice, but really hasn't been that good for me. The only thing that kept me sane was thinking about, and it's at that moment Chrono touches his left hand again, where the glove is. His voice kind of trails off.
I have a question. Do surface dwellers not live for several hundred years?
Some of us do, but
The race that lives about 800 years sitting here like, what you mean?
so I know a lot of the ocean races tend to live for at least 400 at minimum. A lot of more surface dwellers we tend to live for only 100, 200. Humans only live for 100 on well, 100 is being gracious. We normally live for 75 and then we pass away. But to answer that, Chrono, I made a promise a very long time ago, and I wasn't going to break that. I told your mother a very long time ago that I'd be there as long as I could. And when I saw an opportunity to live longer, to be there longer, be in your life longer, to honor your mother, and knowing that maybe, just maybe, I could make a little bit of your life a little less miserable.
Okay.
It was worthwhile.
Chrono is obviously very shocked to hear that. Because this means that this man has made a deal with a chaos upbringer, lived over 350 years to honor a promise to him. To his relative.
Get fucked, bitch, you're cared about.
So,
Wow.
so Chrono's jaw just drops, and he is just
This is totally normal.
speechless.
Moss is not the person for this. He's just standing here like this is normal. Brother has no reaction.
If it makes you feel any better, you can see Mr. Whiskers standing in the background, also jaw dropped in the buff mode.
Ublex's 1,000-yard stare.
Ublex, don't burn the lettuce.
Don't burn the lettuce, bro's making it solid.
Oh,
Chrono,
man.
like,
That is a reference and a half that no one will get.
That's an old fucking Rilla reference. Jeez.
Chrono,
Don't burn the lettuce. Fucking how? You did it, bud. Huh?
Chrono, like, he's like, it's kind of like on the verge of a panic attack at this point, and he just says, "You knew her? What?"
Yeah. Well, good mates with your dad, and well, he used to drive around a lot, and I mean a lot. I'm not even from Whiteside, to be frank. I was just going on for vacation when everything went south, and then your incident happened, and one thing led to another. Dropped my job, made the promise. Next thing I know, your mother's dead and your father's dead. And
Brother
life's
has
been
a
a spiral.
fucking mental break. Ah, yes.
This whole time I thought you were just some rando taking pity on me, but I didn't know it went way deeper than that.
yeah, I didn't really want to tell you because I didn't want to ruin our fun. I didn't want to, I didn't want to I don't know, I didn't want you to feel burdened or anything or feel like, I don't know. I'm not good with words. Not really a bard or
Better
anything of
than
that
me.
sort, but
Okay,
Moss is better than me.
fuck. It's at this point, like, Chrono just kind of puts his arm up to his eyes. Like, it's very clear he's not trying to cry from hearing that information.
yeah.
Knowing that, well, how should I put this? Chrono is very used. Chrono's mental state has gotten to a point where he is very used to being hated. Ever since he kind of lost everyone he kind of cared about, and then just hearing someone who went to this extreme degree to look after him, yeah, I know he's going to cry.
Man.
That's fair, honestly.
I was too overwhelmed.
I
to
mean, when
process
all you
the
know is
emotion.
hatred, it's valid.
Oh yeah. Like I
Um,
said, if you ever need me, I'll be here to the day I die, and I do mean that.
Okay. And it's at that point Chrono just kind of walks off to the back of the ship to just kind of crying away as he just kind of wants a minute.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a jokey, good, happy, fun session today, guys.
Yeah, no,
Yippee!
Suffer and cry,
Why?
bitch. Here's a gun. Man said, "Bring your A game." Knew damn well.
Well, no, so like it was one of those things where this has always been like a loaded mine, and y'all finally just stepped on it.
Fuck you mean stepped on it, bitch? I ran into it.
You chose. It's like fucking Lethal Company. You chose to run into that mine.
No, what I did is I walked up to it, looked at it, grabbed Dylan, and said, "Hey, bud, eat this."
Mr. Whisker just kind of trailed off to the back as well, just being a fucking baby about it. It's not even affecting them, but they're being just as much of a baby about it. I'm being honest here. Yeah. Any other questions for Benjamin?
How you doing, bud?
I like to, I like to imagine Ublex just suddenly appears when they just like look to their right. And it just goes, what the fuck?
I just pictured Ublex just their heads seeping through the floorboards, just slowly getting closer and closer until they're like,
Oh, good lord.
"Bro, what the fuck?"
As
And then they just
should.
retract violently.
And Usagi totally missed all of this.
Oh, I get that. Yeah, that's
Right,
fair, man. On the
right.
inside.
Chrono's having a mental breakdown, and Usagi's trying to look for the best sex area.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Okay.
On the Harbor podcast.
Oh man, the Lost Harbor.
I have a plan.
A plan for what?
Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
I suppose the storage room might be the best option. I have that in mind for later. I'm just gonna.
I'll be honest, DM to player here.
Oh no.
Probably. Because
The total realism of probably.
yeah,
You know
because
that, Nitsify.
let's be honest here. There's a sleeping deck. Somebody's always gonna be in there, right?
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
the kitchen. There's a good shot Ublex is just sleeping on the counter for all you fucking know.
Yeah.
Got tired cooking.
There's the captain's corner, which normally just kind of gets used for mapping out. So if someone's just choosing to be up in the middle of the night to like work on the mapping or whatever, they'll be there. Upper deck, you have people that sleep upper deck like Chrono. So like storage is kind of one of the safest options because you could just set up a bunch of crates and like make it like a crate fort instead of a pillow fort.
Fortnite.
I need to find a piece of paper.
A piece of paper. You can find that anywhere. Yeah. Just go to the captain's quarters. There'll be paper there for sure.
You find a
Okay.
brick. No paper, just a brick.
You just check it at Nekomata. Nekomata, catch what?
Oh God, no!
You kill your love interest by accident.
No!
Hey,
Oh,
at least
God.
you did it by accident. Miles did it on purpose.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, man.
He's got things that he'll do for Navy.
Anyway,
Oh,
I'm,
man.
There are
I'm
currently
just-
2 Navy people he'll spare.
I want
At least once. He'll give them one chance.
You also do have the lieutenant who is tied up, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go talk to that bitch. Come here.
Yeah, you can go talk to her while Usagi goes to the underground and grabs paper for whatever reason.
No. What he's gonna do is he's just gonna take a piece of note. He's just gonna take a piece newspaper, write on a note. Meet me in the storage room at night.
That is the
Draw-
sketchiest. I'm gonna steal your kidney.
And just
Fucking
draw-
shit.
And just draw a little heart.
Okay, gotcha.
W. Riz?
Performance.
And just like sneak it under Nekomata's pillow. Hopefully no one is in that room. If someone
Okay.
is, then is anyone in that room? Is anyone in the girl's bedroom?
So right now, there was Corey who's under, like, in the living areas right now, but she's not specifically in, like, the bedrooms. She's
Good.
more just, like, in the hallways. So,
Good.
you're
So I
fine.
can just like, sneak in there, slide them to the pillow, and leave.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Let's see, how many women are on this crew right now? We have Nekomata, we have Karori, and then you have the 2 extra, like, empty beds.
I could be one of the girls.
You could be. You can sleep wherever you want because you're Ublax. You can roll me a investigation.
Oh, Christ.
Oh,
okay.
brother.
You gotta figure out which
Fine.
bed.
Oh, fuck me. If I don't know which bed it is, I'm not gonna put anything there.
Brother. Brother flips with an empty bed.
Rolling investigation.
Get stood up, accidentally
Oh,
drop the
God.
leg.
That's a 15?
Okay, that's good. That's a good roll. Okay.
I would assume
So,
it'd be like cat hair or something.
yeah, no, honestly, this was gonna be the way you were gonna tell. So, like, you're, like, walking up, right? And you can tell where the 2 ones that are, like, vacant are. Because
Yeah.
those are, like, you can tell where, like, the 2 vacant ones were because they're just not really properly, like, you know, set back up. And
Yeah.
also, one of them is just doesn't even have bed sheets right now. So, that's marker number 1. You look over to this other one that's, like, in, like, the left corner. And you see that there's, like, there's, like, a few books on there. It's like, nah, there's no shot that's hers. And then you look over
Nope.
to the one beside it, and there's, like, a bunch of cat fur. It's like, that's the one.
Oh, perfect. Okay, just slide the note under the pillow and leave.
Alright.
Leave quickly before somebody catches me in here.
Dude, that would've been fucking wild. It's like, yeah, you slide it in there. It's Karori fucking shows up into the thing like,
Oh
why am I
my
here?
Oh no!
Like,
You know, the
expecting
worst part
Ublex.
is, I truly would not be surprised if they just showed up for not knowing a single fucking thing.
But it would be like a curiosity thing of like, I mean, I know nobody here's my enemy, so why is it who?
I know I'm not getting my kidney stolen yet, but come on, who's doing it?
Oh my god!
Okay, I just realized something.
I'm
Uh-huh.
just gonna get up, whistling nonchalantly.
That is
That's more
Sources
suspicious.
made- I mean, so you see like the dwarf and Pike just shoot like eye shots of like, the fuck did he just do? You even see the dwarf get up and go downstairs.
What, to check if I did anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh god, he's walking around. Yay.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm gonna go talk.
What was that realization, real quick, by the way, Chrono?
So for some of you viewers out there, you might have noticed my reoccurring bit where Chrono gets an existential crisis. You might notice when this session started, he did not get no such thing. Because,
He
you
did
know,
now.
had a nice little victory last session, things went well, and then me, joke's on me, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, Chrono doesn't get to have a chill moment, like, honestly. Right
Fuck,
now,
I'm used to
he's...
playing characters with trauma. This works out.
Dude, right now, he's just Nico
Honestly.
Robin on the Marine Forge era right now. That's what that is. Not Marine Forge, I mean Impel Down, sorry.
Right, yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so you wanted to go talk to the Lieutenant Boss? Is that what you're trying to do, or is it something else? Because you mentioned that, and then you were also... I don't know what you're trying to do now at this point, man.
I don't know either.
Sir. You did mention the Lieutenant,
look-
though.
Yeah, like I'm just kind of making sure they're not dead yet.
Yeah, I mean,
we kind of need them alive.
yeah, I mean, you look at them, they seem alive. You want to roll medicine
Have
check?
they eaten? Have they eaten today?
Ask. I mean, who's your chef here? You need to ask the chef here. Ask,
Where the
you know.
fuck's
Ublex.
the slime?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Bro, just the sickest gap up.
Oh my god.
When did Ubix have to do that?
I literally just pictured like a blob sitting at the kitchen, working slightly. Mollis walks in. This thing fucking does a corkscrew to lift itself up to look at him, and it's like, "What's up, bruh?"
Oh my god.
What's up, bud?
Oh boy. Oh yeah. So
God, Ublex is the biggest. Just why I can do whatever the fuck I want. Why? Because I make no damn sense.
also, Ublex is completely up to you if you fed them or not, because I feel like this is more of a would your character have remembered to feed them type of thing.
Yeah,
Because they're not part of the crew.
Yeah, Mollis isn't. I don't really know if there's anything special about. He's just more just wondering if they were fed. Genuinely, because he's like, they need to be fed. Also.
Okay, maybe Ubix will cook.
So Ublex is got.
Ublex
so
hasn't
been fed yet. Is what I'm understanding.
Nobody's been fed yet.
Gotcha. Understood.
Mm.
Yeah, I would say it's probably like the
Ublex-
middle of the day. It's like, oh shit, I need to feed people, right?
Ublex really strikes me as it's either all or nothing. Either I fed everyone on the boat or everyone's starving. There is no in between.
I'm like trying Ubix right now.
I could always try.
Oh,
I could
hell
always
yeah.
try. I could always
Ubix
try
is gonna make salad, but now I'm burning it, okay?
Don't
How do you burn
question.
salad?
Don't question it. Don't. There's a PC that managed to burn salad.
That was an old character of mine. Listen, man. Listen, they were trying. They rolled a nat one on cooking, and they burned salad by tossing it.
Apply lettuce to fire.
It was a void runner
Fire.
rogue kitsu. It didn't work out well.
Okay. I have a stupid idea. I need to think. Are there any carrots on this boat?
Carrots.
I would assume not.
I actually, you know what? The chef should have a rationary. Did you ever buy carrots?
Nope.
That would be a no.
Okay.
Hard fucking nah for me, Chief, because I'm a slime.
Alright, well,
I don't know
I'll
what
make
you
sure
people eat.
You should ask, maybe.
I'll have to make sure to get some of that next time.
Yeah, you can definitely get some for just like a few rupees, honestly, like at like the everyday market.
Kick ass.
Oh man,
I'm
but
also
yeah.
gonna look for ships.
Well, it's because he.
All right.
Oh, God.
So, well, Ublex, go and roll me the performance for cooking. By the way, let me know what you're gonna cook. Mollusk, you can roll me a perception to try and keep an eye out for some ships underwater, and then after that, we'll jump to the night. So, Usagi can get freaky, maybe if it works.
Oh, God, here we go.
What is he saying?
Nick,
Alright,
let me know if you need my censor soundboard button for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, dude.
For absolutely no reason whatsoever.
No
Yeah.
unrelated correlation with the events that are about to transpire.
I got
I've
12.
I've sent you the thing. Dylan. there. If I need it, I'll.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
God, here we go.
Oh man.
What?
Okay.
Question is, how far does it go before you get demonetized?
I mean, we had a brothel campaign as our first campaign on this channel, so.
Good point. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I can't. I'm so sad. For those who don't know, Reed also DMs. I met him through him DMing. And the way, from what I understand, his first impression of me wasn't him meeting me in a VC. It was him finding the fucking brothel campaign.
I remember, just for your other context viewing audience, a party member dropped out, and then I messaged Reed. I was like, "Hey, can I get my friend Nitsify to join? He has a podcast." And he was like, "Well, I'm kind of choosy about my players." and I was like, okay, I have literally a catalog of everything you need to know about this man.
Yep. Yep.
I have a fucking catalog. Would you like to sit down for 75 hours?
Yeah, I didn't watch all. Yeah, I didn't watch all of that.
Oh, that is completely fair. We had one episode. I don't know which one you saw, but we had one episode that went for 7 hours.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Oh, yeah, we do some long sessions sometimes. Yeah. So let me see.
Damn
What
sleep
did y'all
schedule
roll?
fixed.
Dude, there's no way I'm low rolling.
You're low rolling. What's happening here? So you're
I low rolled
but-
too.
Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna top this down straight away. So first of all was Issa's. So Ublex, you don't know what it is.
You
Maybe it's that.
burned
Maybe
Liz.
it's that sob story. Maybe it's because of the stuff Chrono. Maybe it's because Chrono's crying and you can hear him in the kitchen. Maybe it's because you know that Mollis is slightly angry. You can kind of feel the vibrations shaking like the ceiling of the kitchen. Maybe it's the fact that Pike is just sitting in the corner, like just staring, like watching. You can't really get a vibe of what it is. Or maybe it's because Corey hasn't talked to you yet today. And maybe
Am I
you
getting
just need to-
performance anxiety?
Yeah, maybe you get performance
sensory
anxiety.
overload.
And you realize at this moment, as you're caught up in these thoughts, you look down at whatever you were cooking. And what were you cooking? Salad. You were so as you were making the salad, you look down and you see that almost half of this lettuce is on the floor. As you have like yes, you made salad, like you can't make it bad because it's salad. You
Well,
didn't get
you
that
can.
one, so you didn't burn it. But like
So
you just lost a bunch of lettuce. It's just kind of on the floor. You can't really reuse that. So you just lose a bunch of ingredients.
No.
Good job. Well, you
Can
could
I
probably
cook
still
something
eat them.
else?
You could retry if you wanted to cook something else. That could just be like a little side thing for people to eat. Mollis, you with your 12. So you're kind of swimming. You go swimming around. You don't really see any like wreckages that are like
Damn.
worthwhile. Like the few wreckages you do see are just like they're so molded just from just how long they sat there that if there is anything in there, it's probably damaged and not even usable. That's the thing about that.
sad.
I, real quick, am going to blow my nose, so I'm going to mute my mic.
Oh, fucking dare.
So anyways,
He not
Usagi,
do
are
it.
you excited for sex?
But all right.
Right, I have a thing that I'm gonna send. I
So
prepped an
excited.
image on my phone specifically for you guys that I can send while these sessions are going on.
Ah!
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, all right. Listen, I have the best pun ever prepared for this possibility, and it has been on my mind for weeks. So I'm just building.
Boy.
I'm just gonna build some fucking anticipation for this. It's gonna be the best joke ever.
All right. Right before we hop into the moment of exploration for Usagi, Issa, you said you want to cook one last things, right?
Chowder. I'm making chowder.
Oh, no.
Making chowder? Roll me one last performance. 22. Yeah, now that's the good stuff. That is, on the natural 19, you will get that inspiration from eating it. So anybody who eats chowder, you will get inspiration.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
this
no.
Inspiration, the fuck.
Yeah.
Proto's too busy
Oh,
being
boy.
depressed to eat,
Now, before-
unfortunately.
Oh, sad.
Before we get to Usagi's thing, I need to get more water. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So while he grabs his water and he does his little dancey dance,
but in
I forgot the
Titanfall.
orc lady's name. I want to take her to my crib too.
Karori. She'd come back into the kitchen eventually because, you know, she's just been reading up the entire time. But yeah, she'd head back into the kitchen and just kind of like grab some stuff. So what do
Let's
you
go.
what do you
I'm not
wanna
even
talk
in the
about?
kitchen.
Brother was in space.
Yeah, no, you were just kind of like staring at the lieutenant on the map the entire time while cooking chowder, apparently.
Eat this. It's seaweed and
it's like
it's
a Sims
food.
way.
Oh,
You know when
man.
like the Sims cook food on like fucking any counter?
Oh,
It's
man.
manifest.
Hell yeah. But yeah, what are you gonna say to Corey?
I made some chowder. No, I'm not gonna say like. Ah.
No, she would just look to you
I
and
made
just go,
some chowder. So
I appreciate it, thank you.
I can't even smile. I don't even mouth.
She definitely like take a bite. Well, not a bite. What do you even call it? Because chowder. Okay, so here, it's a spoon. I guess a spoonful. Because you don't bite chowder. Dude, that shit's always confused me.
You gotta take a slurp.
Yeah. I guess she just takes a slurp then. I guess. But yeah, she just looks at you and just go, "This is really good. It's a lot better than some of the stuff we had at home."
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hey,
I love to cook.
Oh no.
That's probably for the best. I'm kind of bad at it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not good at that in the slightest.
I could teach you a few things with it.
Not good at what?
Yeah, that'd always
What
be
did I
good.
miss?
I tried using cookbooks, but
Oh, okay.
You don't have any on you though, right?
No,
I love looking at cookbooks.
I mainly grabbed more of my magic
Lex
books
doesn't
than
know how to
anything.
read.
I can show you how to read if that needs to be.
Oh yes, please. I need to read, dude.
Hell yeah,
Yes,
let's go.
If I could send the audio of this cat.
If you want
I
to spend
would.
some time together later tonight, do you want to help me?
Sure.
Don't you fucking dare go to the storage room. God damn it.
Oh,
I have a
man.
few things I need to grab in the storage. You want to come with it?
Voice of two bards in the same fucking campaign.
You're gonna ruin it! You're gonna ruin the joke!
Imagine getting cocked.
I mean,
So are you! You don't have to cock the block! Why did I say that?
Court, wanna go to the poop deck?
Okay, I have to put that in quotes. Give me a second.
Oh, yeah, please
absolutely.
do. That's fucking great. I want to mention, by the way,
word.
because Nekomata will not be in the women's room, technically you could also go to the women's, like, living quarters, because there's literally only, Karori and her there.
Yeah, but the problem is, she doesn't know that.
I'm just
Yeah,
a women
true.
thing.
True.
Brother, this is just
Oh,
genuinely just
man. Yeah?
fucking
Wait,
just
oh god, Miles is gonna be. Oh wait, Miles. Oh god.
error.
Oh god, Miles can hear our thoughts.
I think if I
If he
remember
wants to
correctly-
read thoughts, he can. Yes, that is a thing to remember. Maz, he doesn't look at Usagi's mind
Is it like
anymore.
an open channel? Like, can you hear like everything?
If he actively goes out of his way to read, he can. But it's just like he has a telepathic link, so if he wants to say something to someone, he can.
Oh no.
And the way he gets a response is reading thoughts, or you say something out loud. So if he's not talking to you, you're probably fine. Because he,
Oh,
at
good.
least at this fucking moment, he's not.
Yeah,
At
the
least, I should mention this right now, with his current morality, he does not invade the thoughts of other people without
His
their
current
awareness.
morality.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, where's this one?
At
Where's
this
this
current
fucking image?
moment in time, he doesn't.
I need to find this fucking image. Give me a second.
I want to mention while you're finding that, essentially, like, a better way to dumb it down is that it is a passive hive mind that has the connections but aren't used unless it's actively being pursued, basically.
Yeah, like it. So Griegers and Anglarians have two different types of hive minds, and for about just so that they weren't just the same fucking race. Like, oh, the Anglarians, they can talk to each other, but they can only talk to like their allies can respond to them, and they just have this huge telepathic connection.
Yeah.
To make it different and also kind of just give it its own flavor, Griegers can't respond technically. You can't respond unless you have telepathy, which for Griegers they do, so it's fine. But they did figure out that they could just read the thoughts because it was faster than getting the person's response. Because they could figure it out quickly. So
Okay.
people like that lead his tribe are able to read thousands of thoughts at the same time, and they're totally fine.
Okay, I found this image. I found this great image.
But yeah, Usagi and you guys should be safe.
Look-
Don't worry.
Look at what I posted.
I want to let
just-
people know.
it's-
He posted a picture of a guy laying on his back, like staring off into space, with the most detailed and defeated expression. Like
I also like. I don't know how much. I don't think Ublex would actually know about the whole Mollusk fully being able to check people's minds at basically will if you're within range.
Ublex has no idea.
And I don't actually know how much. I know that
Oh, I know. I just don't
Usagi's
care.
he's pretty aware of it. He's like, that's a fucking problem. This bud's spooky.
I know. I'm just. Usagi is under the impression that Mollusk would not care about this, and if he does listen into this, that's his fucking problem.
Oh no.
Fair.
No, don't worry, bud. He does not. He's busy reading papers.
Okay,
Good.
so
Good. We don't need any voyeurs on this ship.
we are going to cut to nighttime.
Oh God, this is.
Really quick,
I've
just
been
so
waiting for
fill
this.
everyone in on what Chrono's doing after all of that. He is in his like sleeping area, but he's like face down, has a pillow over his head. Bro is not moving.
Mr.
He's-
Whiskers is definitely on top of that pillow.
Wow, that's
Oh,
just
that's
like
so
my
cute.
actual cat.
Well,
Yeah,
Oh,
he's still very much just a cat at the end of the day. He's just a
Oh,
bit
cute.
sentient.
Mhm.
Just a bit.
just a bit.
Just a
So
bit.
just
Cat's
like-
already kind of like that anyways.
like half the damn party. Just it's like it's nighttime. Gone,
Oh boy.
Yep.
gone, unconscious.
Oh man. Okay. So as
I actually need to check
nighttime
something.
approaches, Usagi, you
Hey, can
are
I-
waiting
Okay.
in this like storage area.
Storage room.
Where exactly are you in the storage area? Because it's a
Uh,
decent size. Basically, what you see on the map, it is that like front area. Basically, like
Is
it's basically
there-
yeah.
there like any places that are like out of the way ish, like I don't know, a shelf that would obscure part of the room from view?
Now there aren't specifically shelves, but there are definitely some like literal walls from just the crates that are stacked up. Between barrels
enough.
and crates, it makes a big mix mash, and yeah, you have like
Good
a few
enough.
areas.
Good enough for me.
All right.
God,
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this pun for ages.
Nah,
It's
sure.
gonna be so terrible.
Alright, here's the thing. I need to roll to see which person gets down here first.
Oh
Okay,
no.
that's for Nekomata.
Oh my god.
That's for Karori. And that's for Ublex. Okay. Can you
That's
imagine?
for me?
So,
This is going-
Ooh.
You
This is
hear
gonna be the most-
very light footsteps.
Just gonna.
And
Can I investigate without getting seen, or
this is something that you would know pretty easily as Nekomata's footsteps.
good?
Because most
Good.
people, when they walk around, like just like passively,
Like-
not trying to stealth, you hear, there's that more natural like thump, kind of
Oh,
like to the
yeah.
footsteps. Hers is almost like insanely quiet, even with it
So it's
without
like-
her like not trying to stealth.
So it's like cat-like tread. Okay.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, she would kind of like start looking around, and she would eventually kind of peer around, and she comes like
Good.
basically like rounding the corner
Good.
across the crates.
Good.
Ah, figured it with you.
Who else? Who else would it be?
Never know. Sometimes you have other people that get interested in you, including on a small little ship like this.
I figured since you're going to be leaving in a few days, we could make some music.
And this is where you're gonna roll persuasion.
Can I use inspiration for this?
Yes, you may. That is what it's there for. Because that inspiration from the food stuff only lasts for a week.
Please,
So
please, for the love of God, let this work.
see what you get, man. Come on, don't roll bad. If you need to, use physical
It's a
dice.
dirty 20.
Let's go. Okay, that's
Yeah.
very good. I want to mention DC for this was 20.
What?
Yeah, because if it was with like other people, it would be higher. But because you already have a pre-established connection and you've already made multiple bases with this person, it is easier.
Bases, huh?
I mean,
Anyway.
you literally had essentially a date on
Yeah,
Divine,
exactly.
so
Yeah, exactly.
she would just kind of like cock her head and just go, "Well, you did win the bet." And as she says that, and she begins to walk forward.
Oh god.
I'm going to roll.
Oh Christ, God. No, don't ruin this.
Okay.
What the fuck happened?
Oh.
No. No.
So you guys are like starting to get ready to really just go at it. Is the best way I can put this.
Yeah.
And you hear footsteps.
Oh my god.
You just hear Ooblax? Ooblax, are you down here?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm just waiting for her to leave.
Oh god, it looks gonna be at the start, at the front step.
Neko
I'm gonna be on
Mana.
the steps and be like,
God
let's
damn it.
just go to the girls' room, okay?
Girls, are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can teach me plenty there, can't you?
Oh!
Whoa!
Yeah, she heads right back up. By the way, Ooblax, you're also gonna roll me that persuasion check too for what you're wanting.
Oh Christ! Here we go.
But yeah, no.
I have
Neko...
inspiration too.
Yeah, dude. While you're rolling that, by the way.
I didn't even need my inspiration for this, actually.
You did
So-
well. You did well with your roll.
Could actually come in handy for later rolls.
Yeah. You see Nekomata
Roll
just
for
kind of...
performance.
Actually, that is gonna be a part of that. I'm gonna be honest here.
Oh boy, here we go.
He would just look at Nekomata and just go, or no, Nekomata would just kind of look and just kind of sigh, just go, "That was close. Now shall we?"
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's
We're gonna-
time to-
Yeah.
Wait, I need to
Get it out. I got you, man.
Yep. Come here, my little pussy cat. I'm just...
Let's see,
I have been-
pussycat. Whoa!
Oh.
For weeks!
Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Fuck's sake.
The shit I put up with.
I've been waiting.
I had
I told you it would be the best joke ever. I knew. I've been waiting to say it for weeks.
I'm mad that I didn't see that coming.
Here.
Oh god. Alright, where's that what's that persuasion, by the way, Issa? And don't forget to remember that performance, man. Oh damn.
What did you get? Oh god.
Inspiration.
You do have your inspiration, so you can roll again.
Ooh, here we go. Eh.
What? You rolled the same!
No game! No game! Oh!
Oh, dude! So,
Karma.
like,
Oh my god.
Oh.
here's what I'ma say. Because
Oh Christ, God.
you had genuinely kind of like led on to the idea of like, yeah, I'm gonna teach you some things. Like, and you guys had been talking about cooking, and she
Oh,
had been
Christ.
teaching you about reading. So
Oh,
she went into this assuming you were talking about cooking.
Okay. Okay.
So
It's fine.
The
It's
girls'
salvageable.
room.
yeah, this is salvageable. You still have another shot. But she would just
Alright.
kind of look to you and like, what was the thing that you said that led to an 8?
I don't know what that would be.
All right, well then we're gonna push it off of here then. She would just look to you and go, because most likely I'm guessing you probably would have made some form of advance
I
is
was
my guess.
sitting at the front door, just like staring.
She would just look to Ublex and go, "Hey, Ublex, how am I supposed to learn cooking like this?"
Good fix.
What would she say?
I teach you how to cook. You teach me how to read.
Yeah, I was just,
Really?
I was more just curious on how, doing it in the girl's bedroom would work, cause the kitchen, all the kitchen stuff is, you know, in the kitchen. But if you want to learn reading first, I
you
understand.
had some books in here.
Oh
We're
yeah,
also-
yeah, no, I do.
We're all so immature.
Teach you how to read. Teach you how to read. Teach you how to read.
Yeah, no, she'll like go over to her like bed area, which I want to mention the way these beds work, so you guys get an understanding of the beds for a Navy ship. It's essentially like hammocks. So they more just kind of like they have like pillar beams and they're just kind of like hanging from one side to the other. Basically, you're basically just dealing with hammocks. You see that she has like her bag like to the side of it. She would just kind of like bend down and like just like start like rummaging through it. She just grab like a book and just go, "This'll probably be one of the easiest ones for you to learn through."
Oh God, what is it?
Like a story time.
What is it, like the fucking Kama Sutra or something? What is it?
So like, as you know, all of her stuff that she mentioned before, all the books she brought was like magic books. So this is like one's talking about simple incantations, like simple like cantrips. Like the more like simplistic stuff, like stuff that you learn as a beginner type of thing. I know it's not quite a normal book and it's probably not going to be able to teach you a lot, but it's the beginning area. I didn't really bring entertainment books. I brought more books to, you know, be able to bounce between different spells and cantrips and things like that.
Oh shit! This is like a wizard cookbook.
You know? You're not wrong.
Yeah, maybe I can teach you cooking this way. You say it's like wizard stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Let's go sit closer.
Yeah. So is this
Umax
gonna
is in a blob right now, okay?
Okay, so
Okay.
you are or aren't blob. Double checking.
I'm not blob.
Okay, you're not
I'm-
blob. What form?
I'm female.
I got
to
you.
fit the girls' room.
Alright, so I'm gonna say this is probably your last shot for the night to try and make this happen. Basically just intimate, like, close. Like, what's the word for it? Intimate closure? That's not the word.
Intimate closure.
I cannot think of the word, but you know what I'm trying to get at, right? Basically, just by being near that person, you can create a form of intimate relationship with people.
Oh,
That is-
good lord.
Ublex is gonna put their hand on Corey's, say like,
Yeah? That's your
Corey
persuasion
and
check.
say, "Thank you so much. I really appreciate you teaching me all this. I really do like you. And not in just a love, not oh god. Come on, see.
You're trying your best. Go ahead and roll your persuasion, and we'll see how well this goes.
I don't low roll. I've been low rolling
Oh,
If you
the
need-
last campaign and this campaign.
I want to say, you rolled a lot on roll 20. If you need to try a different dice, go for it.
I'm determined. I don't want to quit.
I understand. You got this. Come on,
Please,
you got this.
please roll 20. Please, it's fucking rolling that one. Imagine.
Dude, if you rolled a nat 1, that would be wild. See what they get. Dude, you rolled lower. You got a 7.
There's no way I rolled a 7.
No
At
game.
least like an 11.
Bro.
Oh,
Bro.
no game, apparently.
You just like it's one of those things where like you're having no problem conversating with her. It's just that you're just not getting anywhere when it comes to like making that next step in the relationship. That's where you're
So
having problems
embarrassing.
tonight. So like you can manage to like continue talking to her and just having a good night, but like it has been sealed that you're probably not going to get anywhere past that for tonight.
That's okay.
It is
Okay.
what it is.
No, hang on, Nits.
Hmm?
Raid, I hadn't noticed you hadn't rolled for performance yet.
This is also true.
I've been waiting patiently.
Yeah,
Why don't you roll us a little performance check there?
This is what I was saving the inspiration for!
Oh boy.
Come on, baby!
We'll see what he gets.
Oh, fuck. Alright, here we go. Come on, baby, please.
That one, you die.
Nat one, she gets on top and breaks my fucking pelvis because I'm 20-something pounds.
No, bro. She breaks her neck because she was sitting on.
She just eats
Oh
you.
man. God, fucking.
I was just any manner of terrible things could happen, and if I get a nat one, I request you make it the funniest possible option.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
Okay, like don't hold back.
I won't, trust me.
Oh God, here we go. Okay, I need to. My performance roll is performance is +4. Come on. Here we go. I have inspiration.
You
I
have inspiration, so you can re-roll.
That's 15.
So for those who don't know, he
Oh,
first
thank
rolled a
God.
nat 2, and then he rolled a nat 11 plus 4, so 15 in total.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that's a little better.
I'm not gonna go into the specifics of how
I
the
don't
fucking
think-
goes, but
I
it
don't
went
think we
well.
need any.
Actually,
Good.
wait,
It was
Nits.
mediocre.
Wait,
Fuck you. That's better than 15's better than mediocre.
Wait,
15's
Nits.
Yeah.
better than what I've been rolling, buddy.
Yeah.
Wait, Nits. Can I take care of this one actually?
What do you mean?
All right.
What the hell are you
So
talking
first
about?
they,
Oh yes.
then they,
Thank you.
and then
thank
after they
Yeah,
were
there
done
it
with that
goes, there it
part, they
goes.
started.
you.
Anyways.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what happened. Thank you guys for listening. This has been the
Yes.
brothel campaign. I mean Rum and Harbor
Wouldn't they
campaign.
And this is
Speaking
the
of,
end
wouldn't
of
they
the
also,
Lost
like,
Harbor.
you know-
Yeah. Dude, that's just how we end up getting taken off YouTube. It'd be wild.
Okay, let me just. Okay, so I feel like we've done enough sessions. So here's our two biggest dynamics. All right. So on one hand, we got Chrono and Malice, two traumatized, misunderstood people who have lost a lot. Then for the other two, horny.
Horny and goofy ass. That is.
Couldn't
that
even
is
get
the truth.
anywhere with it. Couldn't even get anywhere.
Oh man. By the way,
Couldn't even get anywhere.
I want to mention, by the way, y'all can, for those who don't know, for the viewers, we changed up how the training mechanic works. Basically, instead of having a bar progression to get stuff, they just get one new training mechanic per level up. So they're just choosing their own trainings. Little passive thing that I want to mention, because I know everybody has their own specialty they want to work on with training. Ublex, throughout these days of travels, just passively, just kind of mentioning it. You're kind of just soaking in ocean water and just kind of learning to hold it up just a little bit throughout the travel.
Okay.
But there's also which, by the way, I need to check something actually really fast for that. Because eventually, if you are trained, that means you'd be training to your max to actually be able to push further with it. So you are level 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the things haven't kicked in yet. At level 3, when you hit your max with that, you can start getting buffs and debuffs from that. So right now it's just a little oh yeah, it's funny. You're able to soak up 2 feet of water, but you're not able to do any more than that right now. That's your max right now is what you're kind of realizing. As for Chrono, you said that you wanted to start working on possibly boosting your flurry of blows a bit. So what you're yeah?
Had that idea for that special weapon too.
Yeah, so the special weapon, you'll have to pick between one of the two, most likely. But also, you'd probably have to, actually, I'd say right now, it'd probably be easier for you to do flurry blows right now, because you actually have to obtain that weapon before
That
you
makes
can.
sense.
You'd have to obtain the weapon and then spend a level training with it so you can get the proficiency for it.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, no, so you just spend throughout the travel, just passively, just not your whole day, but just in and out, just kind of Just brother.
Alright.
Basically just
What really put in chat? Just.
Oh.
I
I'll
got
say
the
like, what did I
reference.
say?
Nothing. I just posted something funny.
Please continue.
Why is Mario looking like that? Why is Mario?
It's baby Mario.
Baby Mario's put on some fucking weight.
He drank a lot of water.
Oh, that's
For
wild.
those of you who don't know, it's a mechanic in the first two Mario and Luigi games where Mario can just drink a bunch of water and kind of turn into a water balloon, and then Luigi can bonk him on the head with his hammer to make Mario shoot like water bullets out of
What's
him.
with Nintendo like pumping Mario like a fucking balloon? Isn't there also like a pea balloon item or something? The fuck is going? Okay, Nintendo Direct headquarter people, what's going on in y'all's heads?
What's the big idea?
Nothing's happening in there. There's nothing there. It's empty.
Okay, so what about my flurry of blows?
Yeah, so you're basically just working on like speeding up your flurry of blows, so eventually you'll just be able to get like an extra punch in with it. So instead of doing like what is like normally your flurry of blows, so I think it's like flurry of blows you get like 2 attacks instead of 1, or like not 2 attacks, but you get like 2 punches in instead of like 1 for like your bonus action if I remember right. Basically you're just working to get like an extra jab in time within that flurry of blows. Is essentially what you're doing. So you're just like learning to basically punch faster is really what's happening there. Usagi, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you ever sent me anything for training.
No, I didn't. But I think I have an idea. It's like attempting to try and just attempting to try and filch, like trying to improve the speed at which I can yank things out of pockets.
Okay, so basically trying to improve specific your sleight of hand. Understood.
Correct. Yes.
Alright, cool. So stat boosting your sleight of hand. Understood. Yeah, so you're just like, you're basically just going around the ship. And actually, you know, I know exactly what you're fucking doing. So you would have sat down with Nekomata, and essentially what she's having you do is you guys are like sitting down at like a barrel, like just like on the upper deck, and she's putting items on there and then swiping it before you can, and you're just trying to grab it before she can, type of thing.
Is this just like the fucking like grab the pebble?
Yeah, essentially. It's basically just a thing of like she's putting it there before you, and then she's just waiting for you to try and move, and then she tries to like get to it before you can, type of thing.
And she's always better at it.
That sleight of her hand is like her main thing. She has expertise in that, so that is.
She has long arms. She has long arms.
Yeah, she has an advantage on it, so it's more of like, yeah, try, come on, try. You can do it, maybe. Try, come on. Like every once in a while, you beat her to it, but she has the advantage on it. Yeah. But it's a good way to train.
That worked.
As for Mollis, you wanted to. I'm trying to remember what your training was. If I remember correctly, it was to work on your mind strength? Or was it the pickaxe that you're working on right now?
I'm trying to decide which one.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Yeah.
Struggling. I think I'll probably keep the pickaxe, so I'll probably go for the pickaxe.
Fair. But yeah, so you're just like basically just kind of working every now and then to kind of just like learn how to swing it better. Because something that you've realized is that before you're just kind of swinging it like a fucking club, and the problem is that there's been a few times where when you swung it, you hit someone with the handle rather than the blade. So it's more of like training the precision with the pickaxe is pretty important. Because most Grieger weapons that they tend to use in my world are way more blunt weapons. And because of that, it's like, knock them out. So, because if you knock them out, they can't fight back for when you bite into their flesh and eat them alive.
Yes.
So, a lot of times y'all are using more things like war hammers, great hammers, like great clubs, things like that. So, having to learn to use something that actually has a proper blade is proving to be a bit more on the difficult side, because you have to actually pay attention to where you hit them and with what piece, what bit. So precision's key with that. But while you guys continue to go about your day on the second day of travel, I do want to mention something that will be of an importance.
Oh god.
as you will see a little guy begin to swim up.
Yo?
And it is not a little guy, it is a medium guy. I'm going to grab the image of this motherfucker. Let me just go ahead and grab this.
Oh boy.
This is of great importance.
Who could it be? I don't know who it is.
Now, this is the one thing that you will know, is that it is not a person, it is a creature.
Oh no.
What?
As you see what is essentially, and I'm sending the picture in NPC visuals now, is essentially a giant axolotl. It is like a 3-foot long axolotl. And it stands at like maybe a foot tall.
I was like,
It has these like pink, like feathery scales almost, with these way more armored grade scales. With this like bluish purple mixed colored like fur that goes around the sides. With these very squinted and very like slitted eyes almost. But it has like a little backpack on it, like a little satchel almost. And you see that in its mouth it has a newspaper.
What? Can I take the newspaper?
Yeah, you can take the newspaper.
Just gonna take it, I guess.
Yeah.
What's on?
You take it and it immediately hops off.
What's it God's name?
So
Paper can't be
What the
poison,
fuck was
right?
that?
I don't know, but let me see this newspaper.
yeah, I want to mention Moss has never seen that type of creature because that's not a normal like undersea
No,
creature.
really, that wasn't that wasn't out loud. The fuck was that?
Yeah. If you want to,
The
you can,
fish man does not know what that sea creature was.
you can roll a nature check if anybody's curious on what that thing was. But I'll tell you what's on the
fuck
news. Hell yeah,
You
go
know
ahead.
what?
man.
I will too. Just because my
Nature.
modifiers.
I got 3 for that.
Let's see what you get.
That's an nat 20!
A nat 20.
Hey, oh.
Okay.
Why couldn't I have gotten that for the last roll? Anyway.
Dude, that would have been so much better for you. Okay, so
4.
damn.
Oh, I couldn't really
I'm
know
dumb.
anything.
So, Mollis, you've never seen that thing from your waters. So, most likely they're not from your waters, from what you know. That is an ungodly creature that should be shot on sight, as far as you care.
Well, I don't know. I don't agree with that one, but
Okay,
sure.
yeah, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Chrono, you realize that's a really fucking large axolotl, first of all. What the fuck? Second of all, is that even an axolotl? That is what you realize.
Gotcha.
Reed, with that nat 20,
Yep.
Usagi knows exactly what those things are. They are a thing called Yukinu. Yeah, Yukinu. Sorry. It's been a while since I've had to say this monster's name. Yukinu. Yukinu are basically fey axolotl creatures that have grown due to the fey magic within the fey sea. So basically it's caused like a form of like evolution for these things. They're really friendly, really pacifist creatures, but if you attack them, they can actually fight back. They do have like a tail strike that literally bludgeons the shit out of you. That's why they have those scales. But they also, while they don't have really good eyesight, they tend to have echolocation, which is how they normally find their way to get around. So with sound traveling pretty well through water, they get around pretty easily. But they're normally not used for mail delivery, so most likely the news people are either running short on the normal people that do this, or the guy just got lazy. Whoever was supposed to deliver this just said, fuck it, I don't wanna.
Okay.
But yeah, looking into the newspapers, you would find some interesting information. You would see information written down on the fact that Solus has, the Navy base in Solus has fallen, and that the Revolutionary Army has already taken over.
Well, not bad.
As expected from
Chrono-
Casimir, it was pretty quick. Yes?
Chrono would probably just kind of read over Usagi's shoulder.
That's not hard.
Yeah.
Fair point. And
Mollis
he'll-
walks over and just stands like 5 feet away, and he's able to read it fine.
He'll wave over to Chauncey. Did I say his name right?
Casimir.
Cassigar. I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. Cassigar. And Chrono would just say, looks like you were completely spot on about that island.
Oh, well, glad to know they're still kicking. I was a little concerned that maybe my allies were taken, out. If one of us gets found out, it's pretty easy normally for the Navy to find out where the rest of us is, so I'm glad they didn't get taken out in the process. That's good.
That makes sense. Death is not good.
Indeed.
It's not.
There's a lot of good people on those ships. They're fighting for their families, for their lives.
Okay, I just had a funny thought. So, Chrono's just gonna kind of walk the mouse and go like, so, you also don't happen to be hiding any world-shattering secrets from me too, right?
And who do you walk up to this to say ask
Malice.
this? Oh, okay, Malice.
So what else is on this newspaper?
We have an increase in bounty.
So
Okay.
I will tell you that. So you do not see an increase in your bounty. First of all, not yet. You gotta remember this stuff takes time to update. The Navy actually has to have proper time to set this stuff up, because think about this. This is only like the second day since this has happened. So.
Oh yeah, it's only been 2 days. I forgot about that.
Yeah, like literally y'all attacked and then left, and then this is literally just the next day. So like,
Brother,
it'll be a bit.
The Navy is like, what the fuck? We were gone a day.
Yep.
What do you mean it's gone?
There is also stuff in the newspaper mentioning how the lieutenant is missing and her body wasn't found. So they are currently looking into who destroyed the fucking Navy base. So now they have to actually go and investigate. Problem is they can't investigate that easily when there's revolutionaries there. So most likely the only way people figure out who destroyed Solus will be through just news reporters. That'll probably be the only way that ever gets out.
How disappointing that we can't take credit for our great work.
I mean, you would just really just go out of your way and go up to a public official and be like, yeah, I fucking did it.
Chrono's just gonna give
all
them
me, motherfuckers.
Chrono's just
Listen,
gonna
I
give
learned
them...
my lesson about that. Listen, I learned my lesson about that when it resulted in my ex-girlfriend chasing me across the world.
Oh, man.
So I've learned my lesson about that.
Die, and then he'll just say, oh, thank God. This is already stressful enough. I don't need more people after me.
The next thing you see that might be of interest is that a few people have been mentioned, a few pirates have been mentioned on the newspaper. As the article in the headline, in big bold letters, says the 5 rising pirates of the Great Pirate Era.
Oh.
Am I on there?
Or to be more specific, the 5 great pirates captains.
Oh.
So this is the Navy assuming that these are the people in charge.
I'm not on there.
And I do, while I wouldn't have full refs of their entire bodies, obviously, because it's wanted posters, it will at least have their faces.
Alright, let's see some posters, baby.
So I haven't had time, I'll be honest, to make proper posters, but I do have the screenshots of their face. So you will still see their face.
Expecting Chrono to be on there just to fuck him.
So the first one is a satyr, apparently, called Nepa.
Oh?
Now, Nepa, from what you can read, and this is the exact thing I've written down, known for her hoop powers, she has traversed the oceans. She has become known for her insane shenanigans and pranks. She was considered as a rising pirate for the era due to her most recent prank, as she has spray-painted an entire Navy base teal, stole thousands of rupees of equipment, and left the harbor in ruins.
I like her.
I won't lie.
Okay, I like her.
Yeah.
She seems like a good person.
The second one that you see is a changeling. and
no.
they don't even have a fucking mouth from what you can see. What you see is this little guy, a little zoom of like a little dude in a hoodie.
Like
like a
me.
little
Oh my
blob.
god.
It's a cute design.
As his name is, he is the captain pirate, the pirate captain Hema, who is apparently a small changeling pirate, considered to be one of the 5 rising pirate captains. Known for his expression powers, he is slowly becoming more and more of a threat. From turning navy boats into sailing pieces of art with the soldiers missing, to shifting the very bodies of his chosen victims. His art's expression, and those are in quotes, by the way, varies counting on how he feels, from what they can tell. So that's the second one. The third one, and you're gonna hate to see this one, as you see a very familiar face on there.
Oh.
As you see in big bold letters, Captain Chrono.
Oh,
Of the Time Pirates. Well, not actually. They didn't call it the Time Pirates. They called your pirate crew the Catastrophe Pirates. As the way they talked about it was, everywhere they go, they have left catastrophe, thus giving them their names. Their pirate captain Chrono has been known to leave islands frozen in time, thus making him one of the 5 rising pirates.
Okay, Chrono is going to violently grab the newspaper from Usagi, kind of stare at it. He just kind of looks gobsmacked, and he slowly hands the paper back to Usagi.
I would mention that laugh is canon. That laugh is out loud and fucking canon. Moz read that shit and is fucking laughing.
Chrono walks over to the other side of the boat and he just screams, "Fuck!" as loud as he possibly can.
God, the poor cat. That's like right there.
You see, you see that, like, you see a single, like, seagull that's, like, pretty far away turn around, and you realize it's not a normal seagull, it's an Aarakocra seagull.
Oh no.
And like, you can tell he's so fucking distraught by that. He's like maybe 50 feet away, and you see him stop flapping, but put his like wings to you, and just go, "You okay?" And then he fucking falls in the water because he stopped flapping.
Wait, what did he say?
Are you okay?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Chrono.
Malice, could you go deal with it?
I can... Wait, hold on. Do I...
Pike just looks at you and goes, "I got it." She just jumps
Chrono
in.
just kind of sinks to the ground. It's like that. It's like that anime fall effect where it just kind of happens spontaneously without any movement, and he just like goes, "My life is over."
Okay, who are the other two?
So the next one you see is of a human, which has this like pink and green mixtured hair with these sharp teeth and pink eyes, and a pink hoodie. From what you can tell, it's most likely at least a hoodie. It might not be, because at the end of the day, you only see, you know, a small portion of the face, basically a bust. As you see, Captain Rhydon is now been considered to be one of the 5 rising pirates. Known for his charm fruit powers, he has learned to take over the very hearts and minds of his allies. For unknown reasons, the Navy seems to have become very quickly more aggressive with this pirate out of the 5. For what reason, we do not know. As of recent, the biggest charge he has had recently was charming an unknown Navy captain at a tavern and poisoning his drink.
That was somebody's wife, and now they're pissed.
Dude, if he did, can you imagine he fucking stole the founder's wife?
Oh my god.
That would be like, that's the ultimate, like, go fuck yourself, I'm seducing the dragon type of thing in this campaign.
I win.
The founder's not a dragon.
There's just a definition of I win.
The founder is not a dragon. A lot of people don't know what he is, but it is.
He's a brick.
Brother.
He's a singular brick in a building. You gotta find him.
Brother.
I'm just gonna say that no dragon seducing is happening for me because that's way too big.
Damn, I thought that'd be up your alley.
Coward.
The last rising pirate is Captain Ocho, who is, from what you can tell from the close-up, it is most likely a human. They seem to also have tentacles. These like bright blue tentacles in that shot, as well as bright blue eyes, and probably a white hoodie over their head. As it says, Captain Ocho is one of the 5 rising pirates. Known for her tentacle power, she can turn any part of her body into tentacles, as well as cause tentacles to sprout. Similar to how, the best way I can really put this is just think of like Nico Robin, kind of like that. That's the best way I, as a person, can describe
Oh my god.
Okay.
Having escaped from Navy bases in the past after being experimented multiple times, she has become a master for her getaway tactics and unyielding rage towards the Navy. Her most recent one was after intercepting a Navy prisoner ship, letting multiple pirates free and recruiting them. Now, how the fuck this news reporter who wrote this headline has gotten this information is debatable, because that shouldn't be public knowledge. But whoever posted this got ballsy. But, those are the 5 rising pirates. There is one last thing that might interest you, as you would see that there is apparently a fighting tournament going on in New Way.
Isn't that where we're going?
Yes.
I will be participating.
Hell yeah.
Not just like Miles takes one fucking glance. He's like, I know what I'm doing.
I mean, Chrono will very likely participate too, but he's just still collapsed on the floor, like muttering the most depressing shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because I saw you get pounded into a pole.
So this is something that I'll mention, which is completely fair if you do choose not to. The main prize gets 1,250 rupees, and they also, if they want to, may take a tamed Pompey. Pompeys are a fey creature. They are similar to monkeys, but basically they have the ability to like, they have some like light nature magic at their disposal.
I'm definitely fighting.
I want the monkey.
I want the monkey.
That's fair. You gotta fight for it, man. Second place is 650 rupees. Third place gets nothing.
The fuck's the purpose of even having third place be there?
Because there is no third place. Because it's a smaller tournament. So basically there's 4 brackets. So in total there would be like 4, and then technically after that you narrow down to 2, and then 1. So like there's technically the 7 fights? I think 7 fights. Been doing my math right.
Okay. The mall's gonna do that.
But that is all the information you'll find from that little newspaper.
Yeah,
So, Miles is gonna walk up to Chrono, grab him by the shoulder, and lift him to his feet, and just set him there like you're standing, motherfucker. Deal with that. You've been set as our fucking captain, now deal with it.
Okay.
Chrono's like neck kind of rolls around as
Is it
Malice
like a
does
barehanded deal, or can you use weapons?
From what you can tell, you can read into that. Weapons are allowed with this, yes.
Good. Okay. So I can just
cast a man in a fighting tournament.
Yeah. So like the one thing is like, yeah, you can't bring like explosives or anything like that, but you can bring like weaponry. Like you can bring.
I have a short bow. I can just turn invisible and just snipe, and they can't do shit.
Yeah.
Chrono to Mouse.
This is literally the best. This is literally the best thing ever.
Hell yeah.
I hope I have to fight you.
Chrono to
You
Mouse
lose.
Kinda. He just kind of goes, why did I eat that fruit? Why am I famous? I didn't ask to be famous. I didn't want this. I just wanted to be free. I just wanted to have my freedom, man. Oh god, why did I eat that fruit? 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 Why did I eat... And he just kind of goes in a loop.
If you can tell where I am,
Okay,
then the fight's not fair. So, if we fight each other, can we just agree to throw it?
Damn.
What happened? I fucking... Two people talking, my brain zoned out on both.
Chrono having a meltdown, and then Usagi.
Can I slap Chrono?
Damn.
Yes.
I just slapped the shit out of Chrono. This is definitely a Moss would fix this problem of wake the fuck up, you bitch.
Okay, after Chrono gets the lap, he stops like looping and he just goes, "Hey, that hurt."
1d4 plus 5. 7 bludgeoning.
Oh my god.
Bitch.
Yeah, no, Chrono's response, he's not like angry or defensive, he just says, "That hurts, man."
You would see the
You'll get
dwarf
over it.
walk up to you. And just with like a fucking, like the biggest fucking mug that is, that was probably in the fucking cupboard, filled with beer.
Oh,
Don't take it away. I'm just saying. He'll take it away.
He's got a point.
Wait, what do you mean? Take it away?
He'll take it away. Everything.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue this meltdown train, and then Chrono would just like raise a finger at him and just go, "Wait, but that's stealing. That's mean."
I swear to God.
It's not stealing, just drink it.
Oh boy.
Okay, drinking's good.
Alright, roll me a con save if you're drinking this.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to Miles. Miles, my good fellow. I think that if we both were to fight, it would be a little bit unfair, considering that you can read my thoughts. If it should come to that, can we just throw it?
In what way?
You hit me once and I fall over.
Okay.
As long as on one condition, as long as you give me the Pompey from the prize, I don't care about the rest of it. From the first prize, if you happen to get it.
Does Mollis know what a Pompey is? Because it's a land creature.
He probably wouldn't know, I'm gonna be honest. But you
Okay,
can roll
well,
a
I
nature
can
check if you want.
Well, I can explain.
History.
Actually, wait, no, you already rolled nature check, right? No, you did for that fall. Yeah, you can roll it anyways. Otherwise,
Was it nature or history?
Nature.
Do I have to roll, or would I know where it is?
I explained it because you would have known because of where
Okay.
you're from.
Okay. So yeah.
I'm a fucking fishman from islands where those things probably don't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
dumb as hell. I might.
Yeah, so you remember a good old friend of yours from like way back telling you about this.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what a Pompey is. It's a little nature monkeys. Little fey guys.
Chrono's like overhearing the conversation, just goes, "Oh, fighting's nice. Maybe I'll join the tournament. Yeah, I like fighting, yeah."
I like fighting, yeah.
Pike would eventually swim back over, sky climb back on, just go, "The seagulls fine. They're good."
That's good.
I like to imagine when
This
Pike lands, they just look to their right and they just see like this human who just looks like shit right now.
Oh yeah.
Wallace he's like, sure, you can take the monkey. So yeah, if he wins, he'd just give it to Usagi. If he has to fight Usagi.
Okay,
Hey.
good.
If he has to fight Usagi, if he doesn't, then he might just keep it.
Fair enough.
Oh.
If I have to fight you and you have to throw, then you get the monkey. If I don't and I win anyways, I'll
That's
probably
fine.
keep the monkey.
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
I'm just thinking.
Has anyone fed the lieutenant? He just questions that out loud. Like
Not my-
he looks over at the lieutenant who is just there. He's like, "Oh yeah, bitch needs to eat."
I know.
Has anyone fed her
I
or
know.
gave her any water?
I know the slime fed her
Nice.
yesterday. I don't know about today.
That's nice. I like
Alright.
food. Haha.
I want to mention, by the way,
Mollusk is
Pike does
heavily-
not know Ublex's name.
I know the slime fed her yesterday. I don't know about the day. So Mollusk is gonna check to see how conscious this lieutenant is.
so I mean,
Like how aware of her fucking surroundings is she?
I mean, it looks like she's probably dealing with some light form of brain damage, possibly. But like,
Oh.
because
Oh.
most of all of y'all's attacks when you were fighting her was specifically at the head for some reason. That's all y'all seem to aim for. So yeah, there's probably some like brain damage. Because she's kind of dazing in and out at some points and things like that. But, like, she's showing some, like, symptoms. But overall, she's still conscious. And, like, she doesn't look starved or dehydrated or anything, which is a good thing.
I'm more worried about brain damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't fighting her, so I can take zero. I am cleared to take zero blame for all of that.
I didn't do it either.
I definitely take blame for this.
I definitely take blame for that.
1000%.
And, like, it's a
I
mixture.
basically Yakuza the shit out of that.
I mean, if you think about it, right? She got hit by a nat 20 from Chrono, got hit several other times in the head, got sent through a building, got punched twice by a wizard using Adain's Furious Fist, and then on top of that, was knocked out by psychic damage from the slime. That's a lot of brain damage.
Oh.
That's a lot of head targeted attacks.
That.
Yeah. So I tried to just put that there and put it out there.
How do you fix failing brain?
The cleric is looking at you like, I can't.
Okay, that's all he needed to hear. Like, the non-magical monk is sitting there like, is there anything? No? Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
I don't know. Like, it wasn't like him trying to be like, it's just the genuine of, I don't know the answer to this, so.
The only person that I know of that could even try to fix something like this, I'm pretty sure doesn't exist. There's a rumored cleric, from like the land, from the surface, but I always just heard rumors, nothing more. Apparently he's the world's best cleric, but I don't really know if there's really a way to measure that personally.
I don't either, but
Some
if she eventually, we're gonna need to also hide her when we get to the next city, so we'll have to put her under deck.
That shouldn't be a problem. I don't imagine any people are going to be rummaging through. From what I know, Niue isn't a Navy island, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, fun little fact for anybody here. Karori is on the helm today. Benjamin gets the vibe.
Oh, cool.
For the first time in 40 years, man gets to chill.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he technically got the chill for all the years that he looked over Chrono. Because he was just sitting at a job the entire day. That was like almost all of his life.
But you see, these last 2 weeks have been the equivalency of 40 years off his life.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Chrono's just gonna take a step towards Usagi and just go like, hey,
I will return.
Hi.
hey Usagi, you like
Yes?
want to be famous or something, right? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yes,
can I?
please.
Okay, can you pretend you have the time power just so they ignore me,
That
please?
seems like a terrible mistake.
The world knows me now, man. I don't want to be compared to these other, I don't know, people, I guess?
Who you call people?
What?
You see Whiskers walking up.
Oh boy.
Chrono just
Listen.
kind of waves his arms
Listen, my
as,
good man.
as he talks.
Listen, my good man. We need to. How do I put this? I don't think it's at this point we need. As much as I would like to claim your fame, it would probably just lead to disaster. So unfortunately, I must refrain.
You sure? I mean, get a lot of people after you. They might call you hurtful things, like how I have multiple times before in the past.
I prefer it to be long gone from the premises before people know I've been there. The one time when I didn't do that, it led to complications.
Okay, that's
Advice?
fair, I guess.
Advice, friendly advice. Don't try to.
I'm trying.
Don't attempt to steal. Don't attempt to steal things while. Don't attempt to use relationships as cover. It never works out.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I wanted to be a pirate, but oh man, why wasn't I born a changeling? I could get a fresh start if I was a changeling.
Not exactly.
I mean, I could be the time power. Watch this. And he just, you see Mr. Whiskers raise his right paw and begin just fanning towards you as he just creates a fog cloud. Time powers. Time powers.
I mean,
pretty cool. Pretty cool.
He tried. He brother tried.
See, I'm
We're all
rewinding
blind.
time. You don't even know what's happening right now.
Frodo just like picks up that book from that Benjamin mentioned. I think it was like the Rosaria or something like that.
Oh, Rosalna, the Tyrant of Rosalna.
Yeah, that. And he just kind of like starts slowly walking inside, and he's just mutters something like, "I'm going to die."
Oh man. But yeah, if there's anything y'all wish to do for the second day besides that, we will hop to the third day.
I mean, Chrono's gonna have another existential crisis, bro. For sure.
I'm gonna try to cook with Corey.
Oh hell yeah! Okay,
I'm
so
gonna teach Corey how to make
Wait, Corey.
poach eggs. Teach Corey how to poach
Corey's
some
steering
eggs.
the ship. How's that gonna work?
don't worry,
shit.
watch this.
Corey.
Casvir is gonna take over on the helm for you temporarily.
Oh god.
Alright.
Oh,
See.
Brother's like, what am I doing?
To teach Corey how to hard-boil eggs.
Hell yeah! So what you'll do?
I guess Usagi's just. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no. I was gonna say you can roll a. You know what? I'd say roll a performance. That might be the best for this. When it comes to teaching people something like this, I normally either say performance or intelligence check.
Oh wow, if only I had that performance last night.
Man, you needed that earlier with that dirty 20. Yeah, no, you can teach her easily. You'll be able to teach her this recipe without there being any complications or problems. You're teaching her a good pace to where she can easily keep up and she's not struggling. And it's not like too slow to where it comes off as diminishing. So
Hooray.
yeah. You can teach her that. It'll also count because you're technically making food, so this stuff will once again give people food inspiration if they bite into it. If you already have food inspiration, then it'll just reset the timer basically.
Okay. I'd like to think Chrono approaches them when they're done, kind of picks up the egg and just says, "This egg won't kill me or increase my bounty, right?"
No.
Okay. And he
Not
just kind of
yet.
slowly eats it, looking dead inside.
Did you want it to kill you?
I mean, that'd just be putting me out of my misery at this point.
She just kind of looks over at Ublex like, what the fuck do I even say?
Okay, hold on.
Like, I'm new to this crew. What the fuck? What?
Wow.
So, God.
What was the thing Usagi was gonna say?
I guess I'm just gonna continue doing my training.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
Slight of complaining about short arms.
So, you and Nekomata, like, go at this, like, training session for, like, a good 30 minutes. And you would just see her eventually get up and just go, I need to handle something. I'll be right back. And you would see as, like, she begins to leave, like, not even, like, 10 seconds later, you see the dwarf walk up and sit down. You ready?
Hello? Ready for what?
You're training, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's my turn. he slams down this cup of beer. Try and get it. Dex, do roll your sleight of hand.
Are you fucking kidding me? That'll be a lot easier considering it's a giant fucking keg. A giant fucking
No,
like it's not, right?
The thing that makes it difficult is he's got an iron grip on that shit. You're gonna have to get through his grip.
Yeah,
Oh,
so the
God.
difference you'll realize with his version versus her version, she sets the stuff down, lets go of it, brings her hands back, you wait a second, and then you both dart for it. The difference with his is that he's training you more on to get something that someone's already holding onto. So you're going against his athletics.
Oh, fuck you!
What did you roll? So with that nat one, here's what happens. You reach for this, and, like, you try to grab it, right?
Yeah.
And, like, he just, like, moves it to the right and then clocks you in the head with it. Too slow! As you take 3 bludgeoning damage. And he slams it back. Faster!
That's 23.
Getting shit kicked in by a fucking dwarf. The master thief getting his shit kicked in by a dwarf.
Okay, so that's because it's athletics versus sleight of hand. You grab onto it. You feel like you almost get it out of his hand. But your hand just slightly slips. His strength was just slightly more than that 23. He had gotten a 24. Yo, that's better. That's what I expect. Try again.
One. Fine. One more time. That's 21.
This one you'll get. So this one, you see him hold it there. He waits. You grab it. He tries to hold on, but you grab it in just the right way to where you're basically able to, like, slide it out of his grip. So, like, basically, it's that sleight of hand thing. Like, if you went hand to hand like athletics, you would fail. You're dealing with a barbarian dwarf. But being able to wrench it away the way you do, you're just able to slide it out of his grip easily.
Twist.
There we go.
Real quick, I did blow my nose. I do apologize.
Okay.
I apologize. I literally could not breathe, like, at all.
That's
Okay.
very understandable.
Okay, but yeah. Yeah, so it took you like 3 tries to get it, but you eventually got 1 from him. And you see Nekomata eventually approaching back and go, oh, I didn't expect the dwarf to be helping you. I didn't either. He asked me for it. And then he walks away.
I did not.
Brother is a menace to society, and it's great. I'm so glad I recommended we keep him.
For help.
He will also, by the way, eventually go up to Mollis.
Oh no.
Hey, He squints his eyes. Who are you?
Malice squints four of his eyes back as a response. He goes, Malice, who are you?
Gildart.
Got it, cool. I can finally know who this fucking dwarf is. The motherfucker I've been recommending to keep the whole fucking time. I never asked his fucking name.
Yo, nobody's asked. Oh.
Okay, so you said Gildart?
Gildart. Gildart.
Gildart. Okay, I already know what this man's at.
Yeah.
He's funny. Moz finds him really funny.
You would just look to the lieutenant and just go, so what are we doing with her?
I'm waiting to see if there's anything left in there, or if I'm just gonna have to search through her mind by force to find anything.
Oh, easy fix. I'll be back.
Oh no.
And he goes into the what the wait, what do you mean I can flip the icon? Oh.
What? What did you do?
It was
what?
letting okay, I don't know if it showed for you guys, but it was letting me like flip it horizontally like the PFP. And then it didn't.
Just you.
And then it didn't even do it. I don't fucking
funny.
know. I don't know. But you see, Oobleck, you see him walk into the kitchen, start
what's up?
rummaging through the cabinets.
Hey, dwarf guy, do you want me to make you mix a drink?
Oh,
Do
you
get
know-
anything?
Oh, you talk!
Vibe?
Yeah!
Oh, you talk.
Slowly but surely, everyone finds out I talk.
Yeah, no, so like you would remember like moments where like you had been like baking or like cooking in the kitchen like in the dark, like later in the night, just like testing stuff or like just like organizing the storage. And he would just come into the kitchen. Y'all wouldn't say a word to each other. But he would just show up every now and then.
There we go.
Yeah, he would just go, sure. I mean, we just need something to wake up the lieutenant properly.
A strong drink?
Oh, yeah.
Bro. Gonna cook up something strong, alright?
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
some like
Twice.
whiskey, like some shit like that. Big strong mixed drink.
He would just also put like a little bag and he'd just go, I don't know if this would help any, but as he hands you a small little leather bag of waking salts.
Oh my gosh, I have to put that in there.
No.
Normally, by the
What
way, you
happened?
just have someone smell this. He's offering to put it in a drink.
Is this gonna kill anyone?
It won't kill people, but it'll fucking send their adrenaline rushing if I understand correctly.
God.
I don't. I'm fine with this. I don't care.
Fair.
Like, I as a person had to sit there and go, I don't, and then I'm like, nope, Moss does not give a fuck. I need to correct myself. I do not care.
Oh,
Mollis
boy.
is named Mollis for a reason.
His name is oddly close to Malice for a fucking reason.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, you
Okay,
guys
okay.
just... Yeah?
I'm gonna add the salt to the drink.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you spend like a
It's
few
like
minutes just like
spicy
mixing this
whiskey.
up.
Bitch gets spicy whiskey with fucking like waking salts added to the
Essentially.
fucking whiskey. Drink it, bitch. Wake the fuck up.
Essentially what y'all are doing. He's gonna head back out of the kitchen on his way passing out of the
Is
kitchen.
this
Why can't I
taking
stretch him?
officially?
Why can't I stretch him? He's
What happened?
I don't know, it randomly stretched his like icon across 3 tiles. As he's gonna walk out of the kitchen, he's gonna pass by Chrono. You just look at Chrono and go, hey,
Yeah.
down here. And then he lifts the mug up to your nose.
Oh, what is that? Is that poison?
You'll feel your adrenaline kick in. It's like a fucking smack in the face as you begin sweating because of the waking salts.
Can, can I roll something here?
Go for it.
Okay.
bow's
I want to
frozen in
roll.
time.
Okay, I want to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Go
So the
for it.
idea is, if this wisdom saving throw is a good roll, he will stop being meltdown chrono. But if it's a bad roll, it's just not gonna do shit.
Go
Is
for
what
it.
I'm thinking. So I'm thinking like more than 10 succeed, less than 10 fail. All right, and I get a. For fuck's sake, that's a nat 20. Okay.
It fucking wakes
Nat
you up,
20.
man. Like it
Okay.
it is a full alarm system. Ah shit, here we go.
Okay, Chrono just kind of like jerks up, like so fast that his hat falls off, and he just kind of blinks and just says, "Oh, that smells rather good, actually. What's
Oh
in
my
it?"
god.
I wouldn't drink this. I'm gonna be honest. I would not drink this.
Okay, if you say so.
It's alcohol and waking salts. Do not drink this.
I
Dude,
listened to the drunk guy.
the alcoholic man goes, don't trust.
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 Chrono kind of seems to snap out of his depressive loop earlier. He just kind of seems to just sort of be enjoying the book now on the chair.
Hell yeah. He's going to now walk past him and immediately just grab the lieutenant by the fucking head. And then
Wait a minute.
because they're like tied up to the pillar basically, you know, for the sails, he's just gonna like move their head to the right so he can lean their head back and then just fucking dump the drink on them.
They are going to be awake for 36 hours. They are
Yeah.
not.
They snap out of the ropes.
No, they won't snap out of the rope. You'll tie them well.
I'm just imagining this fucking satyr just gains 5 levels and just achieves ascendance, and he
Oh
gets
my
fucking
God.
feeding our shit in, and it's only for like 2 turns, and then she's on her ass, unable to move.
Fucking incredible.
But yeah, no, you see, as soon as like she could even smell it, she was already kind of waking up a little. And then as soon as that happens, you see her start coughing, and like, you know, she wasn't expecting to be drinking something, or for it to be forced down her throat, let alone for like, you know, waking
Spicy.
salts and spice and alcohol to be poured onto her skin. And she just like, her eyes go bug-eyed.
I want to mention, Mollis is sitting there, like, there's 2 emotions here. His head is in his hands. Like, in this, what the fuck am I watching? However, he's fucking laughing.
She's like screaming in pain as she has like thrown her head back. She's like wriling, like trying to move, but obviously she can't with the ropes. And he would just grab out like a piece of leather, like a little like rag, and just like put it in between her, like, you know, like in her mouth, in between her like teeth, basically. Just go, bite on this and shut up.
Oh, boy.
You'll be fine, give it a moment.
Just relax already.
Think about your life.
I'm just imagining Mollis sitting down cross-legged, just like contemplating his existence, but just the most demonic cackle. He's just laughing because he can't stop it, because he just thinks this is hilarious.
Yeah, here we just go. Well, she's awake now.
Yes, good job.
You're welcome. If you ever need me, you know where I'm at, in the cellar. And he goes back to the fucking store. Why'd he stretch again?
Why? He's white, man.
Can you keep it like that from now on? Because that's hilarious.
But the wide guild art.
Yeah, why not? He's just built different, bro.
He takes up a 10 by 5 because he's so goddamn wide.
He don't, dude. He has to like turn sideways to get through the fucking door.
Oh my god, I just thought of a really stupid joke. Okay.
Yeah.
The joke goes, Your mama's so fat, she takes up 2 tiles on the D&D board.
Oh my god. Dude, no, the real insult would just be saying that they can't even fit on the D&D map.
Oh, true.
Oh, but that, I still fucking love that. But yeah, he'll be in the cellar.
I want to mention, Miles is like, that's not how I wanted that to occur, but also I can't stop laughing.
You can see Pikes and Benjamin, who were kind of like near that area, just watch that in the most what the fuck.
Like, Miles has an equal of what the fuck, but
Oh man.
he just can't help but laugh, because he knows there's fuck all he can do about it. Like, you're not stopping the dwarf. You're not stopping him. Nobody tried. Everyone just said he's doing something. Let him do it. Let him cook. Let's see where this goes. And we are all extremely disappointed where it went. But Miles is like, we are all equally guilty in the fact that none of us tried. We all just said let him cook, and we were not surprised by the result.
Well, she's up now, so if y'all ever need to talk to her, you can. She's up.
She's gonna be straight up awake for 36 fucking hours.
Oh yeah, no, she's actively like sweating and crying.
Mostly, I didn't, oh god.
That's just the most who gives a fuck attitude I've like ever seen in my life.
Dude, when the party says, nah, let him cook, and it goes horribly wrong, they're like, yup, that is exactly what we expected. We knew that would go wrong.
Y'all had not gotten to properly see what that character is as a person. Everybody else's character traits you've kind of seen to, at least to a like degree. I was like, alright, we need to show off this dwarf. How can I show him off? I know.
Everybody, let him cook. The nuke going off. Yeah, that looks about right.
But yeah, if anybody else has anything they wish to do for the day, otherwise we'll jump to the final day of travel.
Oh my god.
I'm going to flirt.
Oh damn, here we go.
Here we go again.
Round 2.
Oh, I took nowhere.
Oh god. Sorry.
There it is.
Eepiness.
Oh no.
EP.
Oh, this should turn out well.
Should turn out well.
I mean, the sex music came on, so.
What did you say?
It's just the romance. It's the only romance music I can find, man. I'm not gonna find that music.
I mean, I don't think anything else would work at this point. Like, I just associate this song with it now.
Ubux found. Ubux walks with that. I forgot how to say her name.
Korori.
Corey. I'm just gonna walk up to Corey and be
Okay.
like, "You heading to bed soon? I'm kind of tired."
I wasn't going to yet, but I mean, there's not really much else to really do for today. If I'm going to be...
My brain's thinking.
I mean, I'm at that we've already done everything we need to do, and ship's already been taken care of, so I guess at this point, no point in harm.
Can we read more books together?
Sure?
Ew.
Ew!
Listen, I'm just kidding.
Ew!
Y'all can head down and like just go and like read. Try and learn a little bit more literature.
Ubux is gonna sleep on Corey's shoulder, but like not actually sleeping. But
Aren't you too
pretending.
big for that?
I think I'm like small. Ubux is small.
Yeah,
Wow.
Ublex is what, I think a 3-foot slime?
Yeah,
Yeah.
5.
So are you in blob mode for this then?
Like a girly pop form, but
Fair,
I'm
fair.
still small.
I gotcha.
Like a 4-foot kind of deal.
I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like, technically, you could technically do that. You just be kind of like sitting beside her, like resting your head type of thing. If that's what you're trying to go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't see how, like, if you're like, yeah, I sit on top of their head, it's like, huh, how would that even, nah. But yeah, no, you can do that. I don't know if you're trying to roll for any persuasions here with that sort of thing. But yeah, basically, you two can just continue to kind of talk more about literature, you know, basically her just trying to teach you to read, because you don't know how to. That's basically what that will be. I say honestly, by like this travel and next travel, you'll at least be able to have the basics down on how to read. So,
Yes. I was gonna become literate and read cookbooks.
let's go. Gotta get you them cookbooks. It'll be worth it. Honestly, there might be something worth going out of your way to go buy. Like at the next island, just so you have like a better like thing that you like learn off of. Because magic books aren't really good for that. Like, let's be honest.
No, they're not.
But yeah, no, the two of you can continue talking, just kind of like, basically just learning with each other. It's essentially what you'd be doing. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah. With that being said, we will probably wrap up for this night.
Okay.
And the final day would come. This is all. The third day would also be the day that you guys will arrive. So, any last preparations before you arrive in New Way?
Can I make a existential crisis wisdom saving throw?
Do you want to? Do you want to have a good day?
Nah,
Oh,
I'm just
God.
thinking it might be funny. That's like, okay, the first 2 days were unintentional misery, but then the third day Chrono wakes up. Is he in a good mood or not? Let's find out.
I just
Sure.
I just realized the critical thing that I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot to roll for penis size.
Bro.
Okay, I'm
That's
just gonna.
wild.
I might need to roll like 2 wisdom saving throws, one for Chrono and one for myself, because holy shit.
Too much?
No, you're good,
It's
man.
fine,
That's
don't worry
fucking
about
great.
it.
Okay.
I love the genuine of too far.
It's a legitimate question.
Okay,
I-
Nitz,
no,
I
it's
got
fair,
a
it's
9
fair.
on my wisdom saving throw for Chrono. Now, actually, no, that was for myself. Now let me roll for Chrono.
yeah. Roll for Chrono, man.
Okay, I got an 11 for Chrono.
All right, he
Okay.
doesn't get one. It's
Okay.
He's all good. If he got anything, if he gets like a 9 or under, basically, that's when he gets that shit. So,
Okay.
yeah, he's good for today. He's feeling good. For once, he's arrived in an island in a good mood.
All right.
First time.
Yeah.
Right, so something terrible is going to happen here.
All right. So as
Oh,
you guys
no.
approach, you see a megalodon surfacing.
These people have been
Oh, boy.
enslaved by
What?
Jesus.
Oh my.
You see Jesus Christ descending. You also see.
Rapture has begun, everyone.
What?
Oh
I'm
man.
confused.
You hear the earth shatter as the entire world begins to blow up.
What?
Not again.
Not again. But yeah, no. You guys will eventually begin to arrive. Like literally 30 minutes away from this island. You see
Oh my.
these little I don't know really what they're called. But you know those little tower things that are like red and white and they kind of bob up and down in the water?
Buoys.
Buoys.
Yeah. You see little buoys that have little signs
Buoys.
advertising the tournament.
Okay.
How convenient.
So I'm gonna grab the lieutenant. Make
Okay.
sure she's still tied up, and I'm gonna take her ass downstairs to the storage room.
Yeah, she has not blinked in like maybe the last 5 minutes, but yeah, you can.
And I'm gonna be honest to her. I'm like, I'm sorry, I did not know he was gonna do that. he's literally says, I know you don't give a fuck what I have to say. I did not know that was what his plan was.
Probably gonna be in a
I was
coma
fucking
now.
unaware, and he's like, that is just to her mentally. He's not expecting an answer or acknowledgement. He does not care. He just is. He genuinely, well, he finds it unimaginably funny. He still kind of feels bad that this bitch hasn't slept in at least 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like, he's like, I'm sorry, because that's terrible.
Chrono
yeah.
would probably walk up to Benjamin while the buoys are going by and say, Oh, they still have fighting tournaments in this day and age?
Oh yeah, a lot of people do it for entertainment, and well, a lot of people love to fight and test the metal, so it's becoming more common.
If my memory is correct, I think I attempted about one when I was first learning from my mentor, and I lost on the second round, but it wasn't the first round is what I keep telling myself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I ever messed with it, but I think your father did once or twice.
Really?
Yeah, he one of the main islands are known for this sort of thing the most is a island called Kowalk. If I remember correctly, he participated in one. If I remember right, I could be wrong, but I think he did. I think he won. I think.
I'm going to have to make a mental note of that if we ever stumble across it.
Indeed, I think you'll like it. It's somewhat near my hometown, anyways, too. So.
Oh yeah? When was the last time you saw it?
Before I went on vacation, and then everything happened. I literally went on vacation to, just hang out with your mother and father, because they're good friends of mine. And next thing I know, it's no longer vacation. So it's been a hot minute since I've been to the Hell Islands, or the Kowalk for that matter.
How'd you meet them anyways? Sorry, it's just that I don't know, it feels nice to hear someone talk about them in a positive light lately.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah?
Your father was... How do I put this? People called him a bastard. Because he may have been a part of let's just put it this way, mate, right? He was a pirate, and he may have done some things that got some people mad at him.
Oh, so it runs in the family, huh? Being a
Yes.
pirate,
Not your mother, though. Your mother was just a gardener. He just met her on the Hell Chain Islands, and then, well, he kind of took her with him. Yeah.
The way you worded it makes it sound like it was by force.
It's speculation. Some people said that it was by force. I've talked with her and she said she was more than happy to have gone. But then if you talk to literally anyone else in the Hellchain Islands, they normally beg to differ. But at the end of the day, they're not the ones who actually got kidnapped. The one who says that, she was happy to go was the one actually a victim. So I like to imagine it wasn't a kidnapping.
I see. I had no clue, honestly. Well, actually, out of curiosity, do you remember what their pirate name is on their wanted poster?
Let me rack my brain for a bit here.
I heard that dice roll.
Oh yeah, no, that was a heavy one. I used the metal dice for that.
Fair.
It's an important role.
Yep. He would just go, not that I could think of, at least not right now. It's been a long time since I've even heard the name muttered. But if I could remember it at some point, I'll let you know.
I see. Well, you'll have to tell me more later. I think we're about to make it to the island.
Alright. Yeah, and as you say that, you crash into a rock. So... Your ship sinks, everybody dies, no. So...
Yay, sweet release.
Hey, that's my line.
Well, okay, let's be honest here. There's 3 people that would 100% survive this, because there's 2 fish people, and the slime literally cannot die.
True.
Like even if they absorb enough water to where they begin to sink rather than float, let's be honest here, they don't need to breathe air. Like, they're fine. But yeah, no, you 3 begin to arrive at Niue. And the best way I can describe how Niue is, I wanted this to come off as tropical as possible. I did some research. Think of Hawaii. That is kind of the stasis of this. There are palm trees kind of everywhere. It is a very sandy, like, tropical area. A lot of, like, lush green forest area, like, further back. But it looks like the natives and the people who live here have made sure to go out of their way not to build and destroy in, like, much of the forest area. So there's, like, a little bit, like a small few areas where they've cut down some trees to make some room. But almost all their stuff is, like, near, like, the sand beach area and on, like, the rocky cove areas. Because they just don't want to destroy their nature. They want to try and preserve this island as well as they can. So the ecosystem's basically thriving at this island compared to some of the other islands you've been in the past. Unlike Whiteside, where Whiteside tried to do a mixture of, like mixing the trees in with everything else. They've just full on said, no, we're not even touching nature. Fuck that. I need to put a blanket on my door, because apparently I'm too loud again.
Skill issue.
Oh, where's my headphones? Can I still hear? Cool. Yeah, nice.
Oh, this is quite a lovely looking island.
Yeah. As that is where you guys would end up as you begin to approach there.
Right.
You guys literally next session you guys can go around the
Fight,
around the island. You can engage in the tournament if you wish. This is basically just a goof around island. So there shouldn't be any serious stuff unless like y'all like decide to just walk onto a landmine and like really provoke something to happen.
Okay, for some reason I don't believe you, but alright, gotcha.
I don't believe you either.
Unfortunately, this is probably where Nekomata will leave, isn't it?
Man. I mean, yeah, because she did say that she would eventually like reunite with you on Gal.
Unless the night of passion convinced her to stay.
No, I know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, she says she still has her own stuff that she also needs to get done, so she will be back up with you guys eventually at Gal. But
well, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, if Talk shows up, and that will prevent some awkwardness, hopefully, maybe. No, not really.
But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope everybody listening enjoyed. If you didn't, why are you still listening? I don't understand you.
I did not enjoy any of this. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks.
My feelings. My feelings.
You know what else can suck?
The amount of psychic damage. The psychic damage.
What else
The
sucks?
drama.
The drama. What else sucks with Lex? Are you just gonna start sucking up the ocean one day? Am I just gonna turn around one day?
Yeah, Lex is just gonna take a straw.
I hope in the final battle, Ublik just drinks the whole ocean and just dunks it on the final enemy.
That's gonna be a problem because there's some concerning implications with that. Also, that's a lot of Fey magic because there's the Fey Sea. That's a lot of Fey magic that would be getting pumped into them.
That was awesome.
That's a catastrophe.
Not a terraforming.
Also, yeah, the terraforming would be horrible. Also, you'd kill so many fucking fish. So many wildlife is just dead. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all for being here. And I'll see you next episode.